If you really want to, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Get rid of Xerxes pages for now. Alright, ready to start?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Previously, Mazel Spoctio the Kobold Sorcerer, Infinity the Goblin Fighter, Fena the Fire Ganassi Alchemist, Iwi Longfeather the Kenku Paladin, Xerxes the Tiefling Ranger, and Demonico the Kobold Warlock Bard set off for Elotus. Passing through Dakoop, the team resupplied on potions and also picked up a trickster's paper. Over the night, Theta confronted Mazel in a violent manner over Vorma. Mazel insisted that Vorma could be a powerful ally against Sigilim and would do everything in his power, even sacrifice himself, should the Lost Prince turn out to be a hindrance. In return, Theta formally apologized to Mazel for framing him. The next morning, the team came to the town of Part Surat, which stood on the edge of the Great Divide. Taking a tour somewhat reluctantly, they learned that the Great Divide was caused by a drow named Antioch Omega Pearson and a weapon formed from 7 black orbs. The town was saved from destruction by the wizard Sigilim himself. Moving on, the team found themselves nearing Elotus, but they were attacked by 3 owlbears. Dispatching the threat, they reunited with the direwolf from several months' paths. Deciding to split up, Iwi, Infinity, and Xerxes scouted on ahead in the forest, while Fena, Demonico, and Mazel made their way, and Theta made their way to Elotus. So you guys come into the town. It's a fairly small town. Demonico, you've known that this is where you and your wife came for produce, basically. What you don't grow at home. You know your wife is a small gardener, but what you can get from your own home, you buy from here. In the time that you've been gone, it looks like a ghost town. Honestly, there's very few people milling about, but there's just no signs of life practically.
There's still some people?
There's still some people. There's just they're hurrying along, they're all in very dreary dress and appearance.
Can I try stopping one of them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Excuse me, sir.
He's got, you see a,
Was that the wrong voice?
Just did whatever. Come.
Okay, so you see a man in
See
a
that?
cloak,
I can think of
and
this,
he's a, sort of, he's kind of like a fur. He's a furry man, but he's holding a mask over his mouth. He's like, oh, yes, hello, what is it?
Why does the town's population seem to have dwindled?
You haven't heard. This town is cursed. I wouldn't stay here if I were you.
You know what the cause of this curse is, or what it actually is?
There's a warrior out here hunting men like beasts. What little people that stay here, they've gotten guards, mercenaries they hired. Those who haven't are leaving in droves.
Hmm.
Be on your way. I hope you the best. If you have nothing else for him, he is.
Do you have any information about this warrior? Or is he just a silent killer?
He comes when we least expect it. Hunts down people. Seems to be random. Cuts them from their homes. No one's seen him. Him or her. I guess I shouldn't be too sexist here. No one's seen them and lived. Everyone tries to stay away. Everyone tries to give themselves protection, but if you ask me, I don't think it works. I'm on my way out.
Have you guys seen the dead bodies, or have they just disappeared?
Sometimes the war leaves him behind. Sometimes he takes him with him. We don't know where he goes. He just appears and disappears with a flash.
How bloody is it?
You'd know if you'd seen it.
Very.
Very.
Have you seen trails of blood leading out of town?
Yeah, into the woods.
If you followed the blood?
There were people that... There was a band of about 20 mercenaries that were hired by the mayor, went into the woods. And a few days later, their heads were on pikes around just circling the town.
Alright. Thank you for the information.
Best of luck to you. By the way, Fana, you have the direwolf. It's
Oh, I still have the direwolf?
yes, it's falling behind you.
Yay!
Anything else you guys want to do while you're in town?
I'm not in the group, am I?
Yeah, you're with
Did
us.
we split up?
Yeah.
We split up. We just
Iwi,
Split.
Xerxes, and
Yeah.
Infinity.
we
Okay,
split
I
up the
thought
people
that
who
I
are
was
here,
with
the
them,
people who are
sorry.
not here.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing else besides
I
just.
think
Can I do a quick? Oh wait. Can I do a quick just perception roll to see if I can? Is there blood on the ground now that we can visibly see?
It. Yeah. Go ahead, and roll.
Would you like me to roll perception?
Yeah. Go. Just roll a general perception.
You don't see shit.
Yeah.
Demonico has gone blind.
Demonico, you're kind of. Whoo! Natural 0.
I'm gonna roll now. Perception?
Yeah. Go ahead. Okay.
He got better perception than
Fana,
me.
yeah, Fana and Mazel, you don't see a whole lot of blood. You feel like it's been cleared away wherever it has been, but you do see some like. It's very strange. There's like claw marks along the buildings and stuff. Like there, some of the buildings are
How
made.
many like you mean like claw marks? Like how many?
It
claws?
looks like claw marks, but you're not really sure. It's just one long streak around these buildings for the most
just
part.
one.
For the most part. Sometimes.
So it's not claw. It's more
Some
of
houses,
a weapon.
some houses, yeah. This is what you see. Some houses have several that seem to be like circling around. Some just have some just on one side. Monaco, you're just too upset.
That Iwi had left you.
We can still hear your cries.
Where's Theta?
I'd like to
He's
imagine
falling
that
behind
he's
you
just
guys.
somewhere
He's
out
still
somewhere
kinda
just
around.
screaming "we."
The direwolf is our friend, right?
Yeah. Are you asking Theta?
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah.
And he's still following us.
Just to be clear, this is a horse-sized wolf, no larger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We haven't trained the horse.
The horse is trained.
But not the
The
direwolf.
wolf. The wolf is not trained.
I was wondering if it could probably smell anything, but
Roll animal handling.
I have Mosel's ring, right?
Yep. So you get advantage on up to 3 times a day.
I don't think
So-
I'll need to use that advantage, will I?
No. So what are you trying to do with the wolf? What are you conveying to it?
I don't know how I can do this. 'Cause I never actually trained a dog. I'm trying to convey if
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Pet the puppers.
I'm petting the puppers while examining one of the houses that has the large cut.
Okay.
And like running my fingers over it.
He kind of sniffs it a little bit.
Oh. Do you just scratch behind his ear?
Kind of sniffs it. And he looks off towards the woods, which you guys already kind of get a general gist of.
I turn to the rest of the group. Should you think we should go now, or should we gather supplies?
Let's
time
gather
is it?
supplies. I'd rather be ready for
It's
this.
fairly early in the day, like maybe 9 or 10 a.m.
And what times does this guy usually attack?
It's random times.
Random times?
I'll say that's something that you've caught the gist of.
Mm-hmm.
Theta is going to come up to you, and he's like, who had the request?
I have it.
Should we try and find the mayor, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
think-
let's look for the mayor and also gather more supplies, as I feel like we're gonna need it.
Alright.
I wish we had Mr. Moneybags here.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Alright, everyone in agreement?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's go. Is that town's guy's gone, right?
Yeah, he hurried off. If you roll a quick investigation, it shouldn't be too hard for you guys to find. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Can anyone
Demonico, you get advantage because you've been to this town before.
What am I looking for?
11. I haven't been in trouble with the law. Alright, well, Demonico, you see a big, important looking building that kind of looks like it's made of stone and just kind of looks more important than the others. You're just like, yeah, maybe.
Haven't you been here before?
There's like some stone steps leading up to it. Like it's,
Mazel looks on. Where am I? How did I get
Take a
here?
drink.
yeah, you've been.
I only come here for the
over
market.
an hour, so
Oh wait, it's take a drink when he says, "Who are you?"
anyway, so you
Well,
guys,
Where are
go
you
to the
and
building.
Who are you? That kind of general question.
So you guys go up to the building.
I hold on to this one's hand so he doesn't get lost.
Okay, mommy.
All right, there are a couple of guys with spears standing outside. They're just like they
Sniping
bar the
mommy.
doors in front of you.
Oh.
I show the request.
So you're here to see the mayor then?
Mm-hmm.
All right, very well. They open the doors, and you guys walk in. There's another set of guards with a seems to be a series of crates, like or not crates, shelves, like mailboxes, kind of.
Mm.
They bar your a path again. Just like you'll need to leave your weapons behind here. You're not allowed in the building. Can't take any chances.
I put Mazel up there. Okay.
I got magic fingers, motherfuckers.
So what are you guys doing?
Wait, are you guys actually gonna leave me behind?
I'll take, I guess, my weapons off. I mean, I understand.
What are you taking off? Like all of your daggers and your crossbow? Are you leaving the alchemist satchel behind? Okay.
The longsword, the bolts, the crossbow, the javelin.
Okay. Is everybody else leaving their weapons?
I'm gonna leave behind my daggers,
I'm
my
taking.
crossbow.
Would I be allowed to keep my staff?
It's his
No.
walking stick.
It's your walking sticks and it's your arcane focus.
I need my walking stick, young man. Are you denying an old man his walking stick?
We can't take any chances.
pers-
You know there's a murder on the loose.
Yes, and
Persuasion. You
There's
have
also-
best persuasion.
there's also a man with a walking stick that can't walk without the damn stick.
Go ahead, roll it.
23.
They kind of give you a glare, but then they're like, very well.
You do the Lord of the Rings thing. You're not going to deny an old man his walking stick.
Yes.
Alright. So, Mazel keeps his stick. Everybody else has to leave their weapons behind. No one's staying outside.
Can I try to persuade them that I have a walking stick too?
You're walking. Oh wait, no, yeah, that is your arcane focus. What are you saying?
Look, my ankle's doing a bit sore. Kind of hard for me to walk without tripping. Is it okay if I bring my...
Roll
It's
deception.
It's just a walking stick.
I'm gonna quickly yell from inside the building. That's my spare walking stick, damn it! In case this one breaks.
Well, no, this is my walking stick. He's a confused old man.
Okay, good. I was like, do you have like proficiency in persuasion, and I screwed you out of a better roll? But no. You have the same bonus to both deception and perception.
Do you mind if I roll for what I just said though?
What?
When they're trying to deny him the stick, that's my spare walking stick, damn it! He and that stick come with me.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
No, don't, guys. I don't want to get kicked out. You want me to tell you what I put down? I put down javelin, longsword,
Yeah, you
and
already told me.
crossbow bolts.
I still want to try it.
Yeah, go ahead.
8, damn.
The guards look at each other and then they just kind of like, nah, no, can't. Don't
Where's
want you
the
causing
shot?
any trouble. The mayor is stepping up security enough as it is.
Worth a shot. I just walked.
I sadly
just leave
hand him the staff, and as I'm walking away, every single step I take with my right foot, I kind of limp.
Just ow. Ow.
Ow. And as I near the door to the next room, I trip and fall over.
Kill tripping.
They are like not giving a care at all. Roll performance, actually. You do this kind of well.
How's your foot holding up?
One of the guards is like, and then the other guard to grab his shoulder. All right. So you guys go into kind of like an open.
Looks back sadly.
You guys ever been in a political building, like a Capitol building?
Yeah.
Hold on one
It's
second.
got
Hold on
about
one second.
12 years ago when we took a field trip for it.
Are we now alone?
You three are in the building now.
Yeah, but is there like any other guards?
Theta did not come in. No, there's guards everywhere.
There's guards everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
All right.
Well, I guess I feel safer knowing that.
You're gonna what?
Nothing. I was gonna.
You can
What?
say it again.
No, thank you.
You can roll a sleight of hand if you want to conceal something.
We're already walking through. You didn't ask.
Man, you got a lot of shit.
I do have a lot of shit. You just want me to tell you.
The longsword?
I already put that down.
Okay.
I put down the crossbow, all my bolts, long sword, the javelin, and my chemical satchel.
Okay. The dagger? Roll a sleight of hand. I can't. I don't know what you're talking about.
It is the dagger. I'm not going to slip it to him. I just kept it on me.
Okay, then roll a sleight of hand to conceal it.
That's why I didn't want to. That's why I didn't want to say anything.
They would have seen it. They have. They're checking you for weapons as you walk through. So they take it, put it down with your stuff. They weren't going to take your alchemical satchel, though. They weren't going to take your alchemical satchel if you weren't going to put it down, though.
Well, too late for that now because you kept pushing it.
You have the wizarding book still. They didn't take that.
Let's just go through. If we get attacked, then we're dead.
Well, there's
Who says you're going to be attacked? Yeah, there's plenty of guards.
By the guards.
Hopefully
Whenever you fuck up.
hopefully the guards provide a nice, good meat shield long enough for us to get to our weapons in case something does happen.
Yeah.
We'll just hold Mazel up. That's cover.
Are we on the way?
Well, Zell still has his arcane focus. I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So you guys enter kind of a big, like, open area. It's very ornate. Like, the floor is marble. It's just designed with all different colors of just beautiful stonework. If any of you were dwarves, you'd really just be in awe, but you're not. So
Limping forward.
limping forward, yeah, you're just like crawling on the ground.
It took away my walking stick.
Could you, like, crawl in agony a little faster?
It's hard. You don't know what it's like with a limp.
Alright.
I turn to you with my fake eye, waving my fake fingers.
Walking with it. Emphasis on the walking.
Alright. So you guys make your way upstairs. You get a few more guard checkpoints, but they don't really check you too thoroughly because they know that downstairs you'd already given up your weapons. And you make your way up to the mayor's office. And the guards there stop you and like, only one of you can go in.
Well, it looks like it's my time to shine.
Yeah, no, you stand down.
I might have to. He's got the best persuasion.
Him. Him.
Do you want information or not? Because my persuasion sucks.
I'll go in. I don't know, when two kobolds are in the same room, they might cause
I
trouble.
go to one of the guards. Technically, you said one person. We're two
Your
kobolds.
charisma's amazing. What are you talking about? And you have proficiency in persuasion.
I look at him. Huh.
You!
Oh yeah.
I got
one of
to
my
the
things
guard.
got redone.
I go up to the guard.
You have the same charisma stat as both of these guys.
I go up to the guard. Now, hear me out, young man. You said only one person allowed to enter. Me and him are two kobolds, half the size of one person. So technically, wouldn't that just be equivalent
I'll
to
save
one
you the trouble,
person?
guard.
Persuasion.
One of us will go in.
Hold on.
Roll persuasion with
24 hours!
disadvantage.
Fuck you! Damn.
Sorry, this is an order from the mayor himself. He doesn't want to. He wants to be as safe as possible.
I just kind of mumble over his fucking
Yeah, I feel like they're
pants.
not going to allow the person with fire hair.
It's just a curse, right?
Yeah, it's not fun.
How do you go to bed at night?
Very carefully.
One of the guards is just like in the corner, just.
Contemplating.
Yeah. It really sucks when it's really windy and then it smacks me in the face.
The guard's kind of like.
Mm-hmm. Terrible. Go with it all my life.
Alright, so what's happening? Who's going in? Because it doesn't sound like you guys want Mazel.
Well, since I was apparently nice and talking to them.
I'm talking to him.
Are you talking? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to him.
Oh yeah, I was trying to pull him away because I knew that they
Okay.
wouldn't allow two kobolds to go in.
Just put them on each other's shoulders and wear a trench coat.
I do have the cloak of the bat.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got this.
You got this?
Limping forward still.
Alright. I'll just say up front, this is not how I expected this scene to go. Like, I didn't expect you all to be here, but whatever.
Expected someone to stay outside.
Well, Theta's outside. He was like, I'm not giving up my fucking longbow. Not when I know Tau may be near.
Mm-hmm.
So, you two stay outside.
Mm-hmm.
Just like sitting there. You guys want to have any conversations real quick?
Should
Top.
we go downstairs and grab our weapons? Head out with Theta?
Yeah, I guess so.
Fuck Demonico.
I mean, you can stay. You've got.
I guess, I got my walking stick because I'm such an old man.
All right.
You see one of the guards who's a dragonborn just like shake his head because he knows how old you actually are.
I turn to him and go, he may look it, but his brain's kind of old.
Just slowly keeps shaking his head.
I'll stay up here, I guess, in case something happens.
Okay. I'll head outside and grab all their weapons.
Grab Theta.
Gonna make sure they don't pass.
But with Theta.
Damn it.
As in with Theta, like,
I
He was
go
just
over-
saying-
notice anything?
Yeah, he was just saying.
Before
that,
she goes, I go there. I will make sure nothing shall pass. I just do a little like tap on the floor with my staff.
I pat him on the head. Good boy. But
Okay.
I'm asking Theta, did you notice anything out here while we were in there?
He's got like sunglasses on, but only one eye, I
He has a
guess.
monocle.
He has a monocle that's sunglasses. He's like, I picked this up.
Oh, cool. Where'd you find that?
Pretending to shop around.
Nice.
Just trying to see if I could gather any information. Folk here, they seem traumatized. Rightfully so, of course. But a lot of these people don't want to leave. Their whole lives have been spent here. in this
I'm sure they
small
brought a
town.
lot of investment into this place too. How do you think we should best approach this? Should we separate into two groups, or?
We're already separated enough as is. It'd be better if we stick together.
Alright. It's not look like the dog was catching up on the scent. Do you want to send the dog forward? The wolf forward?
Perhaps it's a good idea. Want to keep sticking around town, see what else we can find out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Sure. That's it. What were you
Roll
thinking?
roll an animal handling, see how well the wolf understands you. You get advantage on this if you want.
I'll take my advantage.
Okay. Yep, wolf gets the idea. It starts to follow the trail of scars in the earth towards the forest.
And that was the last you ever saw of the wolf.
I mean, you got a nat 20.
I hold it back right before it leaves town. What type of information did you get from the market?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. Just people being scared.
Mhm.
Was there anything actually good in the market that we could use?
No, just food.
Well, what exactly do you have on you?
Oh, what does Theta have on him? No, he's got a bunch of arrows. He's got some small tools like a crowbar, hammer. He's got his weapons, which he won't probably give up.
No, I'm saying what are they, so we know.
What are what?
What are all his what kind of weapons does he have?
Oh, he's got a sickle, quarterstaff, longbow, arrows. I think, and he also has an arcane focus.
Okay. Does he have any rope?
Nope. Oh wait, no, yeah, it does. What?
Sorry. I always wondered what would happen if I put. Never mind.
Okay, if you insist.
Hmm?
If you insist. Alright, so you send out the wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you wanted to do? Besides drink the rest of my drink.
Do you like? I'm trying to think what I have. I have a small bottle of, and I never finished that sentence.
You have a small bottle. That's what I'm reading that as.
Oh, it was cursed dirt.
Oh, that's right. Oh, speaking of which, Demonico.
Yeah.
In the time that everybody left, Kiki came back with your bottle, and
What's my bottle?
it's another bottle of cursed dirt.
Mm-hmm. The deeper curse dirt.
Yeah, I guess. So Kiki is back. They wouldn't allow you to have Kiki with you in the building. So, oh wait, roll a quick persuasion for me. Because honestly, it's a familiar. It doesn't really have much in the way of damage.
Nope.
No, they didn't allow her, but you were just like, psh. So it's you got Kiki back.
Yeah, the bottom. Actually, can I look for major health potions? Because I'm all out. I send out a telepathic message. No.
Okay. Greater healing is 44 plus 4. And that is 75 gold each.
75?
Yeah.
I take 2.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna skip back over to
Get back over to
Demonico. So you see, basically, like, think Monopoly Man crossed with Wilford Brimley. He's a very jolly, like, big, heavy-set guy with a big, bushy, gray mustache.
Remember, you've been here before, so you might have seen him before.
He and I have acquainted before.
Probably not.
No, we have. We've had a conversation before. Several
We're
conversations.
best friends. They went to the bar together.
Oh, you must be from Milo Cade's guild. Good to meet you, my boy.
I thought I had that in my backpack.
What?
The brooch.
Oh.
And that's all. And that's why I thought he identified me. I was like, what?
No.
I thought it was in my backpack.
Ah, you just look like an adventurer, that's all. We don't really get a whole lot of kobolds here. Not Nelosis. They're typically farther south, after all.
Well, I live nearby, and we heard of a situation with a warrior killing off your townsfolk.
Ah, yes. Very serious situation. Wish I could tell you what's going on, but I'm just scared for my life. Gathered all these guards up, hoping that we're all safe here. But you never know.
Well, I know this sounds very, 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 to no ends very stupid, but my guild has sent my team and I on
Oops, sorry.
a quest
I didn't
that
mean
we
to
accepted
press
to end this reign of terror caused by the warrior.
Me?
And I expect
Me?
I expect you to. I expect you'll be wanting your payment, right?
Yeah, well,
We
maybe.
haven't done it. We haven't finished it yet.
We haven't finished it yet. We're just looking for information now.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, my boy. You're probably not going to find much here. I just know that he's out in the woods, wherever this monster is.
Do you know if it's a monster, a kind of being? Of...
Hard to say. I just want it gone.
He roll an insight for me. You get the sense that he's pretty like frightened and willing to do anything to get rid of this, whatever it is.
we have a thing in the side of what the quest was? Urgent request?
Yeah, it's urgent request.
Okay. 10,000 per adventure. So roll
Because for some
perception.
reason this doesn't go from my computer.
Hmm?
For the room
Yeah.
that you're in.
I'll roll perception though. What is with my rolls?
Okay.
I mean, you have -1.
But they're
I
just
should've
bad in
went
general.
Told you should have sent that one in.
Alright, I'm gonna skip over to Fena again. This is where I would like to have been. So you're in the market, and Theta's kind of off doing his own thing.
Okay.
I'd like you to roll investigation. So out of
I
the-
hate that I'm having these good rolls now because when we're fighting, I'm gonna die.
you have all your stuff back now.
I know, but I'm gonna have like terrible rolls. I'm gonna like nat 1s and like 5s.
Well, that's not how RNG works, but anyway. Oh, by the way, I suppose this is as good a time as any. Go over to settings and do enable 3D dice and automatically roll 3D dice.
What?
Settings? What the hell? No, one more. Enable 3D dice and automatically roll.
Okay.
Alright.
Why? What happens?
You'll see.
You
Oh,
get
shit.
3D dice that actually roll.
Oh shit, that's
Stop
cool.
rolling.
3D dice are fun.
I'm gonna make you turn them off.
It's 3D.
Alright. Please stop.
Okay, I'll stop.
You're the one who told us to do it.
Not now. Okay, so out of the you're just like, what the fuck is that? And you turn your head and you just see sitting down on a table, just writing in his book, Benji, the gray tiefling. He's just kind of sitting by himself.
Can I roll a? I'm gonna roll. Say I want to roll an insight on him, but I haven't talked.
You can do it if you want.
Or an investigation to see like if there's any other information I can have that can aid me in this conversation.
Persuade or perception?
Just perception.
Like, you're not really close to him. 13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He doesn't look like he's expecting you, I guess. Like, the last time you saw him, he seemed, like, aware of your presence. He looks like he's in his own world right now.
So if I went up to him, I'd probably startle him.
Mm-hmm.
And Theta's nowhere around.
He's nearby.
Can I make eye contact with him?
Not like that. No. Let me put it this way. You're in kind of like a market square. He is within eyesight of you, but he's doing his own thing right now. He's not aware of what you're trying to do. If you were trying to.
I keep a general idea of kind of where he's at too, but I walk up to whatever his face is.
Benji?
Benji.
Okay. Alright. Do you sit down or anything? He's at like a bench table.
Okay, I'll sit next to him.
Sit next to him.
I didn't realize you would be here.
He continues writing, like just not even looking at you. Oh. Fena. Thought you would be... Seems you're running behind schedule.
Can I peek over and look at what he's writing?
Roll... How do you do this? Like, visibly look over or just like kind of sneak a peek? It'll depend on what...
I'll kind of sneak a peek, I guess.
Stealth.
Stealth?
Yes.
What does that say?
13.
Oh, 13.
Okay, that's an interesting roll.
I don't like this 3D dice.
Yeah, you can turn it off if you want.
Oops.
Okay, so oh wait, no, it'd be written infernal.
Hmm?
It'd be written in infernal. He wouldn't be able to understand it. I forgot. He's a tiefling. I'll
But I
be
could
nice.
probably
You got a
get-
13 after all. It says you see a little bit of the most recent part of the writing.
But if I remember the writing, I could translate it into my own journal.
Yeah,
I
that's
could
true.
create my own journal.
Yeah. Okay, so you see a little bit. It basically says, my travels have changed more than I thought. I wasn't expecting the outcomes, and I'm still worried for what might happen. I still have yet to find what I'm looking for. But if anyone were to find this, and that's kind of where he stopped.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, Benji. You said something about I'm not on schedule.
Yes, you're here in Alatus, but you should be in the house in the woods. About this time, it's he looks kind of he has like a watch, but it's a sundial. Yeah, it's a little past 10:30 now.
You don't have. Are you psychic or something?
In a matter of speaking.
Oh, really?
He continues writing.
So are you just here to see everything play out in the way that it should?
Kind
Or
of
are
like
you just curious?
he closes his book and looks up. Just kind of stares off in the middle distance for a moment. Hard to say for sure. Not really sure why I came here.
Why should I be in the woods?
Isn't that where your friend lives?
With his wife?
Yes.
Hmm.
Kind of looks down his book and opens it up again, flips through some pages.
Do you mind if I take a look?
No, it's kind of vital that you don't.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I take it you're saying something's going to happen.
I think something already has happened.
Something.
You wouldn't be here if it hadn't.
Are they dead?
They aren't supposed to be.
Is this something specifically tied to me, or is it tied to the group?
You're running behind schedule.
Am I running behind schedule, or is my team running behind schedule?
Both and neither. In a manner of speaking. But you're wasting time here.
Oh, well, I understand that, but information is always important.
Kind of like looks off to the side.
Is he looking at anything in particular?
Yeah, he's looking like off into the you're near the edge of town and he's looking off into the woods.
I look off into the woods as well. Do I need to roll?
Yeah, roll perception with advantage. You don't see anything. Like he looks like he's just looking in that direction for no reason, honestly.
With advantage?
Yes, with advantage.
That means I got a 20.
Yeah.
No. So there's
He
nothing.
just looks like he's looking off into the trees.
Alright. Well, then I guess I shouldn't be running behind schedule when I get up. It's nice talking to you. You pat him on the back. Will you still be around?
I'll return soon. It's almost time. I wish
Is
there's...
she coming?
Who?
You're the psychic here. You tell me.
He looks in his book. Oh, that's what you're referring to. Closes it. Hard to say. After what's happened already.
Some things might change. What was supposed to happen?
I wish Mazel the best. And he taps you on the shoulder, gets up, and leaves.
You wish. Okay. Where's Theta and the wolf?
The wolf is still gone. You sent it off to the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Theta's still searching for information in the way that he does best.
Is he close by, or do I have to like walk
Close
off?
by. Yeah.
Can I like wave him over
Yeah.
to get his attention? I do that.
Okay, he comes over.
Apparently, we're behind schedule.
He like furrows his brow. What do you mean?
I don't know if you were around when you saw the tiefling, the gray tiefling Benji.
I thought I saw you talking with somebody, but I didn't recognize him.
Apparently, he's a little bit psychic. And we're running behind schedule.
That's a myth, but okay. Where does he think we should go?
To the woods, to probably DeMonico's family.
He
The
stops for a
adventure's
moment.
already started.
He stops for a moment, and he starts thinking. Oh no.
Should we wait or should we just go?
DeMonico, going back to you.
Who rolled dice?
Hmm?
Who rolled dice?
You've already rolled your dice. So he's
bye.
he's talking to you. He's very nervous as to what you see. Do you want to spark up any points of conversation? What the fuck? I'm turning it off. You're gonna have to turn it off.
Holy shit, dude.
Turn it off.
My god, man.
Alright, so you're with the mayor?
Yeah. So
Can't spell psychic.
PSYCHIC.
2020.
What?
20.
No, just what are you talking about with the mayor?
We are talking about any clues he might have,
Okay.
what has happened.
He gives you a little bit of information, but
Do you know how often these occurrences happen?
it's kind of hard to say. It's once every day or so, almost. Not exact though.
Like once every 30 hours or something?
About 30 hours. That would be a good way to put it.
When was the last occurrence?
So yesterday in the evening,
Which was
right after dark,
about
6 p.m.
6 p.m. and what time is it now?
10:30
a.m.?
a.m.
And yeah, it's in the morning.
Oh, I don't pay attention to the night sky. Or day sky? Yes. Sun is harsh on my cold eyes.
Yes.
So, we shouldn't be expecting another attack for another.
I would like very much if you were to take care of the problem before that. I mean, he reaches into a desk drawer. I have your payment. How many adventures did you say were in your group? I saw 2 others out there.
There's 2 that came up with me. There's
7
one.
total.
DeMonico's doing math.
Okay.
Let DeMonico do
Okay.
math. There's the one that came with us. We have a scout who's investigating the forest right now. There is another group of 3
Oh my.
who are
I hope
who
you all-
are
Gathering
visiting.
information.
He's
We're
like
gathering
he's pulling
information
out
themselves.
bags of
There's
gold and just
one-
laying them on the desk.
There's 2 who lie in our pockets. They're kind of secret allies. They're actually somehow smaller than me.
Oh god.
So 9. I think that's the math. Yes.
Oh, very well.
Wait, did I count myself? It's myself.
Don't forget my other personality.
I have plenty of money. I'll give you half of it right now, and he.
No, the money won't be necessary now, because what if we die? That money's not going to be used for anything. Just hold on to it now, and when we kill him, we'll take
You
it
can
then.
give us double.
He kind of like gives you a blank stare.
Like, don't you think giving half the money to us now would just give us the chance to walk away with how much gold? 50,000.
He's just staring at you blankly.
He's being possessed, probably. You might want to roll Arcana or something. Perception.
Roll a perception check.
This is why I wanted to put you in there.
This is why I wanted Feyna in here. This was Feyna's scene.
Oh, this was?
Yeah. Alright, well,
14.
Mazel, you totally missed this. Demonico, you notice, you don't know how you missed it, but like somehow you looked away for a split second, and there's a katana sticking out of this guy's chest now.
Holy frick.
He falls forward and the gold splatters across the floor. What are you doing?
Can I investigate the room for anything and everything that would resort to his death?
Go ahead.
I would have thought you would have ran to that one.
Okay, you turn around, and at the door, there's a long, slender figure wearing... not really. Very little clothing. He looks almost skeletal, but you recognize him as half elf, half tiefling. He's got very like ram horns curling up, and long flowing silver hair, and two eyes that you recognize from Theta and Epsilon. They're unnaturally hazel. In his hand, he's holding a corpse that from one of the guards that took away your staff. And he has hair just kind of draped over his face, and he looks up at you with one sword in hand. No peace, my child.
I turn back to the mayor.
And everything goes.
How many guards did you hire?
And he stabs you.
Oh boy.
Stabs you for... Well, it's a good thing you only have 20 health, because he stabs you for 21.
Dang.
And you fall unconscious.
Where's that one?
I feel like my best
Mazel,
friend
roll
is-
another perception check.
I feel like my best friend is in danger.
You're right outside the door.
Yeah, what are you doing, Mr.
Exactly.
19!
Wait a second. That guard was alive a second ago.
Did that guard just die, or was that me?
So you see Tao with a skewered,
glad I wasn't in
a skewered Demonico. Yeah, this would have been you. A skewered Demonico on one of his swords and holding a guard's corpse in the other.
I'm going to fire every single bit of magic missile I have.
Make sure I'm not. in the
Okay,
range.
roll. Yeah, go ahead,
Well,
roll
magic
it.
missile will automatically hit him.
Yeah.
What if he uses the body?
Magic missile never misses, though.
Yeah, it doesn't miss.
How many magic
So if you were
missiles?
to wave
So
my
you're
body
firing
in front of it.
4
It's almost as if it was
things
like
of
right
magic
here
missile.
and stabbed you.
Okay.
I'm
Wait, how do you-
penetrating
how
on
do you
his
get
sword.
4?
You just
I have
wave
4
my
spell
body
slots
in front of
for
the
it.
magic missile, or
No,
the magic
but-
missile.
You're using all of your spell slots?
I'm using all my level 2.
You can only do it once per turn, remember? Unless you have Quicken spell, which I don't think you have as a sorcerer spell or a sorcery point.
Well, okay, I'm just firing one magic missile at him. One set. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Hold on. I knew I was missing something.
No, because if this had been me, I would have like put sanctuary on myself.
Where's the Wii when I need him?
Exactly. Hey, look,
Someone grab
probably
that.
we.
Just in time for everything to go wrong.
Wait, oh, so it just... Okay.
I want Xerxes to
2,
burst through the window.
3.
Be like, hey, that's my Demonico.
Okay, so you deal 2, 6,
So yeah, we
11
kinda
points of
need
force
you.
damage. We'll get to him in a
Oh,
second.
there you are.
So you deal 11 points of force damage to him.
Yeah.
He looks to you.
Out of 1,100.
Apparently it was supposed to be me, but we put him in.
He looks to you and he throws Demonico down off the
Ow.
sword.
Any extra damage for that one?
Why would you tell
Falling
him?
damage?
Why would you tell him?
He's
on.
thrusting me into the ground off
Asks
of a
for
sword.
Yeah, no. He like stabs the sword into the marble ground with you still attached to it, dealing 3 more points of damage. Oh wait, no, you're unconscious, so it doesn't count.
Well, he's still dying.
Yeah, okay. I forgot.
He's got a fucking sword through him.
Alright, so he looks to you, be liberated. And he runs forward and is swinging at you. But first, I need you to roll a wisdom save.
What is happening?
We're being attacked.
Xerxes walks in. Hey guys.
9. Damn it.
You transform into a sheep. He like stops. You are a sheep now.
I just start bleeding. Like, scream bleeding.
Hold on.
I'm trying to get her attention.
She's nowhere near
I'm
you.
nowhere near you. I'm in the market.
He picks you up by your fleece. Probably tastes better than humans. He leaves.
Hold on.
Alright. Xerxes.
I'm not in yet.
You're not in yet? That's fine. I don't think he'll need to.
This is fucking great.
Today is a good day.
That's why I scream when I hear him say sheep tastes better than human.
So Xerxes, you walk into the town of Elotus. You're just like doodly doodly doodly.
Dude, I take it since me and Theta are still in the market, we'll see him.
Yep, you see him almost instantly. So Theta and Fena run up to you. We have to go to the courthouse now. Come on, no questions asked.
I just grab you and we
Okay.
start running.
Roll a quick investigation check with advantage.
Me or-
Both of you two.
Well, I would assume I would herd the sheep.
You don't know how long ago that was.
I
Okay.
assume I heard the sheep.
You see a bunch of corpses from the guards.
Did I really have to investigate that? They're probably scattered everywhere.
They're in the courthouse.
You could
they're,
be the
they're like on the courthouse
look
steps.
straight at it, be like, they're just sleeping.
They're just
They're
sleeping.
just sleeping.
You're just sleeping on the god. Such lazy guards. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no wonder you have.
Cares about
I am
sleep.
so happy you got transformed into a sheep, though, because that means you're the one that's kidnapped now.
Wait, who was it? Wait.
It was supposed to be Fena, because Fena was supposed to be the one that was killed, but whatever. Yeah, but no, this works. This works. I'm not gonna say what was supposed to happen, or because this is what's canon now. So you guys,
Afterwards, you can tell us what was supposed
yeah,
to
yeah,
happen.
yeah. That's what'll happen.
Well,
So you get transformed into a sheep for an hour.
do we see him?
No, that happened a while ago. But you see a bunch of just sword marks across the steps up into the building. You walk inside, there are a whole bunch of guards dead. There are a bunch of people like bleeding and stuff.
Well, I'm glad I didn't stay here.
Where am
You
I
got-
coming from? What was happening before this all happened?
You were scouting in the woods,
Okay.
so you're just like in the town. There's like nothing bad will happen here.
Shit, I just sent my wolf out there.
Theda's like, well, on the bright side, I don't think the wolf will be running into Tau.
At least not yet. We still have to look for Demonico's family, because apparently that was important.
You said investigation with advantage?
15.
You see dead bodies.
I see dead
See
bodies.
sheep blood.
Sheep blood. That's what you.
Does the sheep mean anything? I turned.
No, Theda's like, maybe we should check with the mayor, see if everything's okay up there.
I don't think so, sweetheart.
No.
I don't have my hopes.
Optimistic. Optimism.
We probably lost one of the kobolds.
Well, all right. So you guys go upstairs, and you see Demonico just lying on the ground.
Told you.
I called in.
I never liked that guy anyway.
God damn it. Can I get some help?
Feyna, you have your healing draughts.
I do, but he's still like in his sword, and I'm probably not strong enough.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Can I get some help, you two?
Yeah, anybody that wants
Can I get some
roll
fucking help?
athletics.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I would like to be useful, but I'm too busy being a sheep.
Well, I guess I could.
And Xerxes like, what the hell?
I'm like
Yeah, I need
traumatized.
It's like, I thought today was going to be a good day. I was wrong. It is not a good day. Not
is a
anymore.
bad day.
Data.
Sorry, I have to roll my stupid dice.
Did your dice just go over the screen?
Yep.
Yep.
If you go to
Go
settings,
settings.
there's 3D dice. You have to enable 3D dice and automatically roll 3D dice. They're two different settings.
I thought you disabled that.
I took off.
I noticed
I'm
them
taking mine
before.
off now.
I'll let them roll again as I'm slowly like force feeding
I mean,
as
it's not
many
that
medical
hard,
droughts
yeah.
as I.
Yeah, you start to pull the sword out. Demonico, you're just still unconscious.
I kneel
Oh,
down
that's
and I
so
start
cool.
like force feeding as many
Oh,
healing droughts.
Alright, ignore that.
Where did my dice go? Oh, someone rolled. Yeah.
You disabled it.
I disabled it. All right,
Xerxes.
Demonico,
You wake up.
you
Because
slowly.
I just like pour this like continually
It's
down your
dark.
throat.
You're in an abyss, and slowly, stone like slabs of stone start forming around you, and you're in a hallway with multiple doors down each side. What do you do?
Begin
Around
checking the
leave.
doors.
You can
Or
check in the
rather
doors. They are locked. You don't have any items on you. You don't even have clothes on.
Leave.
Well, I never had clothes on to begin
I
with.
mean, I figured.
I'm naked.
So, what are you doing?
What's
Beat the
shining?
wall.
What do I see?
You turn around and you see a. What's the? Hold on, let me do the sheep screen. Thank you. You see a dragonborn with. Let me check the scale color. Oh yeah, no, sorry.
The god.
You see a red scaled dragonborn. Appears to be female. Turned away from you, holding what appears to be a big, red-skinned tiefling just by the neck, and it's sort of limp. What are you doing?
I'm trying. I reach up to try to tap her on the shoulder, like maybe she's a little too tall. Let's see if I can.
Can you roll a religion for me, real quick?
Like, dude, you're dead. Probably eating a god.
Oh wait. Yeah, I'll say this counts. Okay. You are like, I don't think I'm alive anymore. This doesn't. And the Dragonborn woman, she speaks up. She says, "Isn't it better this way? Isn't it more ideal when there's order to this chaos?" She turns around and she's wearing like a simple cloak, and she has on a mask. Are you familiar with the masks of comedy?
Comedy and tragedy.
From theater?
Theater, yeah.
Okay, so she's wearing one of those. It's just a smiling mask.
Creeped up now.
She turns to you and she says, Demonico, I did not expect to see you. It's not quite your time. What do you think?
Of.
She looks around. She holds her hands wide, still holding the tiefling man, and the doors slam open, and a bunch of images fly out, just start swarming around her and gather into her hand like a deck of cards. And all the doors slam shut.
Are we going to play a game?
Not now. She starts to pretend to fan herself with them. It's not yet your time.
My time for.
Death.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm supposed to live forever.
She like rubs her like her finger against her nose, just thinking and staring at you. Can you roll me another quick perception check? She's rubbing her finger against the nose of the mask. I just realized. You realize with your 6 in perception,
Wow.
nothing.
My
My
rolls
face
have been
feels
bad
heavy.
today.
My face feels heavy.
My face feels awful heavy today.
Weird.
Huh.
You feel your face?
Imitate her.
You imitate her? Okay, you reach up to grab your nose. It's not there. But you also have a mask.
What? My face. Where's my face?
The sexy kobold
Does he have
face.
the frowny face?
He doesn't know.
My face is missing a face.
What is on my face?
Oh yeah? Well, I stole your face.
There's something on your face. It was pain.
Long, long ago, I was known.
In the land of Hyrule?
No.
Sorry.
Monaco, you knew me long before. It's good to see you once more. It's a shame what these elves have done with my realm. If you were considered good, you would be sent to a place in servitude of the Celestials. If you were considered evil, you'd be sent to the realm of this man. And she like clutches the tiefling's throat and just gurgles and just falls limp again.
But this is a red tiefling, right?
Red tiefling. If you want, you can roll a religion check to see who he is. Because I feel like you'd know him.
I'm tired.
Please, good roll.
10.
10.
I saw the 18 on the 3D.
I'll give you advantage because you've heard of him. You recognize this person. This is Osmodius, the ruler of Hell. And you know, from Xerxes telling you a little bit about him,
Boop, boop. Pull up the notes.
that he has kind of been in power in Hell for all time. Like, he's had other devils try and take his throne, but he is so powerful that he has never relinquished his position. If you were neither, you'd just be sent to a realm of nothingness. She shakes her head. What a waste. What a waste. What a waste of souls. What a waste of good souls. Is that the fate of all who should die? Servitude? Torture? Or discarded like ordinary? She shakes her head again.
I send a telepathic message. Does she plan to remake Death?
You can ask that if you want.
Plan to remake Death. What?
Is she planning to like Is she planning to take over like Death and remake it into what she wants? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, you can ask that if you want.
Is she gonna become the god of gods?
Trying.
I will let you roll another religion check if you want to find out who she is.
I thought I already wrote that. It was the first religion.
I'll count this as a separate roll. Yep, you recognize her. You've heard of her. There was a Titan.
Not her. The same one that touched me?
No, not the same one. This is a different one.
Oh wait, I have the Titans.
Yeah, if you have the Titan list.
I do too.
I don't know if I have that some.
Roll a quick history check to see if Demonicum.
10. Oh my
It's kind of like on the back of your mind.
Wait.
Needed some of that beef.
I might have it. Hold on. I'm remembering something.
Do you have any soda?
Don't think so.
Files, D&D. Avoid all cost.
That's all you have for Titans?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, then you don't recognize this one.
Narrow Shizuni.
Yes.
That's one.
Yep. Here.
See, I've wrote some of them down. I'm not sure of all of them.
Hot.
There's
Sensitive. I'm not
8
going.
of them.
No, there's more than that.
We were told 9, I
Yeah,
think.
9.
Yeah, I have 9 here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's
The
more
9
than
of the
that.
nine major deities.
No, there were more. But the elven gods saw it fit to take over. And maybe give a few of our positions to the tiefling gods like this one here. They remade death in their own ideology. But no, I think it would be much better to go back to the way things were.
What was this way?
Previous way? Give people a chance. An idea. Choose whether or not they want where they want to go. Path of peace,
So rewrite.
path of chaos, or maybe they just don't want to die at all. I'll come for them eventually. In truth,
This is Sarah.
no, he was right. Narrow Shuzune. She said. She confirmed it. Narrow Shuzune.
Oh, no.
I have avoid all tasks because that's what my god hates. Is all these guys.
It's interesting that you've come to me now.
I was pulled here by a man who stabbed me.
Apparently it was supposed to be Faina.
She pulls out well, she's still got the images in her hands. She pulls out one and flicks it towards you. Do you catch it?
Try to.
Okay. You hold it out, and it's a picture of your child.
Single tear.
Single tear. Yes. You see,
Chris, you get any of this? No.
if you were to die now, your child... Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's been so long. See, I usually tell people what would benefit them from their death. But
You don't benefit.
you don't benefit. Not right now.
I thought you had a sandwich.
There's still some things that you need to do before you come to me. And you're still a long way off. Appears our time is almost up. And she flings out her hand, and the rest of the images swirl around her. The doors slam open again, and they retreat into separate doors, and then slam shut.
What about the one in my hand?
It also gets flung away. I suppose if you want to do me a favor, you could take some more time, but
Take some more time to what?
just don't be in too big a rush. I'd love the practice, is what I'm saying. It's been so long since I helped people move on to the next stage.
Stop speaking in riddles. No me gusta.
Oh, one more thing before you go, dear. When you see Xerxes again, tell him that he can. Like she suddenly starts getting super pissed. Tell him that he can suck my. And you're back. You're awake.
You okay? I take it
Good
you're in my hand.
Demonico's hungry.
You still have some good berries from earlier. Just a few.
If you insist.
So what are you doing? You just
Munching good berries. I'm munching pizza.
okay. Theta is like okay. Now where's Mazel? Demonico.
What?
Was I unconscious before Matzo?
You would have seen Tao. That's about all you.
I would have seen him stabbing me, and then that's all I
That's
saw.
pretty much it.
So I don't know. Matzel turned into a sheep and.
No, you wouldn't know that.
Wait, where's Matzel?
I don't know. We were gonna ask
What
you.
happened?
So I was having a talk with Mayor, about information, just like we've
By the
been
way,
having.
by the way, guys, there's gold spilt all over the floor.
What now?
There's gold spilt all over the floor. You wouldn't
I'm
have
gonna-
been there when
I'm
that.
gonna help myself.
Alright, Demonico, go ahead and explain.
Me too.
What do you want to roll for taking it?
So, I was having
Nothing.
a conversation with the mayor, just like with every other townsfolk, we're looking for information. And out of nowhere, I promise you, nowhere, there's just this katana sticking out of his chest. Like, I didn't see it up here.
He's fast. He's been training.
I turn around.
That's for the mayor. And is the katana? The katana's not there anymore. I take it.
Oh no, it's still there. There's like a couple of guards with swords still stabbed through them.
Okay.
Meanwhile, off in the distance,
They're long swords if you want to take them.
off in the distance, you hear this.
Anyway. Okay, so those of you that are collecting gold, you take about 1,000 off the floor.
1,000 each.
Yeah.
How many longswords can I pick up?
Mhm.
Yeah,
how
like
many can I
three.
take?
3 each, I'll say.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, you can use them. Because they count as martial weapons.
I might as well take the gold.
Alright.
Yeah.
What is it attacked?
Huh? Oh, you can't use it if you're not proficient with it.
Oh, whoops.
I don't know if artificers have it, but I'm pretty sure they're not.
What
I don't
is
think
the
so.
thing?
Sorry, I was putting them on.
Longsword is, I believe, 1d8 if you're one-handed, and 1d10 if you two-hand it.
Is there anything special about the longswords? Or are they just regular longswords?
There are a bunch of like. There's some intricate in designs, and others. Some of them just like they've been just dinky longsword. They're all
Okay,
long
then I take
swords, though.
the intricate designed ones. Because I feel if I sell those, they're going to be
Maybe. Yeah. So long swords are 1d8 slashing, and if you two-hand it, they're 1d10.
Does the design tell me anything, or is it just like...
Roll. Ooh, what would
Strength.
this be?
I just showed it Theta, I'm sure.
Oh, Theta would have known.
I'm guessing it's strength
Strength to what?
for the longsword.
Oh yeah, it's
And
strength.
what's crit?
Crit. Actually, I found out that if you don't enter crit, it actually does it for you.
Alright.
It's only if you have like Mazel's razor blades, which do extra. So if you just leave it blank, it does it for you.
Okay.
Roll. I guess this would be history.
History?
Yeah. Okay. You recognize on one of the blades, it's actually inladen with some draconic script. And it appears to be of, what's it called? Woo? Woe? Make?
Hey, you. What does this say?
What does it say?
For the strongest warrior.
For the strongest warrior?
In draconic.
Okay, it just says for the strongest warrior. Probably.
It's just a regular longsword. There's nothing special about it.
Probably given to a baby dragonborn when his mother decided he was old enough to fight.
Yeah, and then he was killed by a maniac that thinks that by killing people he's liberating them from the burden of life.
Yeah, but if we survive this, I think I know one dragonborn who might enjoy this.
Isn't Gao from... Never mind, let's move on. We should really check out your home, Demonico.
Yeah.
We got some information that I don't know if I entirely trust, but I'm
Something important
worried.
happened to your home. Especially since they're in the woods where this maniac is.
Check it out.
Alright, so
okay,
you guys
I
leave.
pick you up and we all...
So you all leave.
Do we leave, Xerxes?
How many hit points do I have?
I don't know.
Yes, because she can just keep healing you with healing drop. It's kind of what makes artificers broken. Is that anytime you guys aren't in combat, she can just insta heal you all your health. So you guys are going. You go into the woods. You go to your house. The path, you know it well. But
I'm gonna roll perception. See if I
Yeah.
see anything. I assume you guys might want to as well.
happy music. Gonna need that happy music.
18.
Oh boy.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah, it takes a minute.
It takes a while if you got 3D dice. I was waiting for Mazel and I was like, wait.
What do you see, Mazel?
I see a lot of trees.
Along the way, Demonico, do you tell them anything more
About
About your dream.
about
Did
Narashizune?
you tell him to fuck
Anything
off?
about me?
Or are you going to keep that to yourself?
I'll tell them all.
Okay.
All.
As you're running, Demonico, or Theta, that's interesting.
Do you think maybe they're trying to get back into power?
Narashizune is someone that can't leave, or can't enter the physical realm. I don't think that's the goal, but it didn't seem like Narashizune liked the way that death was handled, so she pretty much reconstructed all 3 realms of death in over the course of... When was the last time someone in here in this party died? Oh. A day.
Nice.
That's the power a full-blood Titan has.
And you were studying these things?
We didn't think they would come back. They're supposed to not have their memories, but if Narashizune is back, something could have initiated it. I don't know if it would extend to the rest of the Titans, though.
We'll just keep this to the back of our heads while we look.
All right, so you guys go to go to Demonico's house. It's a very small cottage, like in the middle of the woods. Like think practically any fairy tale: Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, Red Riding Hood.
So
Sleeping Beauty.
what did I do?
What did you do?
Why did she?
She didn't. She.
Oh, do you
deconstructed
explain that?
after your death.
I wasn't too sure myself. She just told me
Okay.
to tell you to. Well,
Are,
she
are
didn't
you
even
sure you're
finish the
probably not the
sentence.
child of a Titan?
Theta shrugs. Don't know what that was about.
Could you possibly be the child of a
I
Titan?
mean, you don't have your memory from before you came to Mentor, right?
That'd be pretty cool.
No.
I mean, didn't you say Narashizune is the goddess of blood, and your blood demon?
Oh wait, sorry. Oh my god. Narashizune is the goddess of blood. The goddess that you are talking to was Nomand, goddess of death.
Oh, that's where I was worried. That's where I was.
Sorry, I got that wrong.
I don't have that one.
No, I don't either.
Nomand, goddess of death.
How do you spell that?
I'll put it in the chat.
Is that how it sounds? Oh,
With an E.
She's the goddess of darkness and death, or the underworld. She basically is like the Grim Reaper. All right, so you guys
It's
get.
funny that she does this like a theater, as though she's planning some sort of. I don't know if this is just me looking into it, but it almost sounds like she's trying to make a performance.
No, that's not quite it. Nomand is a big believer in second chances. She envies those that can die, in the sense that... Hold on, I'm not putting this the right way. Nomand is eager to see what people are interested in. Life, death, prosperity.
So she's curious.
She's always been interested in the way that living beings work. She's a Titan that technically does not live nor die. She's more of a concept than an actual being. It's said that after the Titans were overthrown, she was entrapped in hell, serving under Asmodeus. But we can tell how well that went.
Yeah, sorry
Still.
about your god of death. God of
Oh,
death.
I don't. No, but nothing I care about. If anything, it's the other tieflings. But even then, they only followed Asmodeus because they thought they looked like him.
Did they?
Asmodeus was less of a god. He's more of a devil, but still, that's an impressive feat. That she was able to take him down.
True. Alright. We should probably head to that house instead of just bullshitting right here.
Okay, so Demonico, you just immediately see there's these sword marks all around the house, like before.
Panicking.
Yeah?
Panicking.
Yeah? What are you doing?
Twitching. Shaking.
Okay,
Creep up.
open the door.
I always look through the window.
Look through the window. Everything's overturned. The furniture is just all over the place. Everything's just cut to hell.
Did you see any blood?
Bodies, blood.
No blood.
Let's go inside. The worst that could happen is he's in there and we all die.
Yeah, the door is unlocked and practically off its hinges, so it's not like an issue to get inside.
Wait, didn't you say this was being guarded?
Yeah.
Where's your guard?
What guard?
The
Your house?
beast?
Yeah, the beast. Where's that beast?
I don't remember that.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, he let the Guardian protect his wife.
Mm-hmm. That was when he was talking to me.
What beast is it? Because that'll depend on where it is.
Kind of like a... Is there such thing as a sundog or something?
A sundog? Like a hellhound? Kind of?
More... sun. Not...
Let me see here.
Closest thing possible. I don't know what exists.
Sundog?
Good boy.
Good boy.
We almost captured a bad boy. A devil dog. To go with our devil course. I will have myself an army and I will take over hell.
Okay. You don't see the beast around. So you guys going into the house?
Yeah, we're going to the house, but I'm going to ask, is it possible that the beast already took your family somewhere else?
Maybe.
Since we don't see any blood here.
He's an intelligent being.
Roll investigation as you guys go into the house.
Actually, I'm going to roll perception and see what I see.
Okay. My best. 19. Finally, good roll.
Alright, Demonico. You just get a sinking feeling in your stomach as you walk deeper into the house. You follow one of the trails of the longsword slashes. You also notice that you and Feyna are both able to tell this does not look like Tau had anything in mind. It looks like a man hunting a beast. It was done with extreme prejudice, basically. Very thought out, calculated, but uncompassionate. And you go to your child's room, and you open the door. The sun beast is in their room. It just is. How big is it?
Probably.
Would it fit in this room? I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
I would say about the size of a golden retriever.
Golden retriever. All right, so it's there. It's breathing heavily. It looks up to you, and it's got some blade marks across its body. Just one across the shoulder. It's kind of limping a little bit, and one across its face, but it seems to have missed important stuff. It's just looks up at you, just slowly, just that tail lifts up and just starts wagging when it sees you. And as it moves away, you can see that it was hunched over what looks to be the body of your son.
Does it look dead or alive?
I'm not going to make you roll for that because there's tons and tons of slash marks.
He's dead.
Junior.
I love your
Theta just looks at it and just sighs and goes out of the whole house.
I feed some healing drops to the dog.
Okay.
So now we have a sun dog.
Yeah, you have a sun dog. celestial dog. I'll say that.
Celestial dog.
Keep this away from the horse.
Mm-hmm.
I would also like to investigate the
Um,
room. Was this exactly what he was looking for, or was he going for the wife? Because again, you said this was calculated. I got 19.
There's bits of cloth ripped against the across the floor. You don't think that this is the child's clothing, even though this is its room. It doesn't look like it matches anything else in here.
I don't think he was after your kid. I think he was after your wife. All of these seem very calculated, and she's the only one that's not here. Could you tell me more about your wife? Why would he be after her?
why would he be after her?
You don't know.
What do we know about your wife? She's human.
She's human, yes. She's a good archer, but I'm not sure. She doesn't really fight any wars to be like an arch rival of anyone.
I want to say something, but I can't
Is
because I
anyone-
wasn't fucking there.
Is anyone following Theta? You two are having this conversation. Are you going out?
Following Theta?
Sure.
Okay. You see Theta is just like, he's just punching a tree.
What did that tree ever do to you?
He looks frustrated.
In other words, why are you punching that tree?
This shouldn't have happened. I shouldn't have let this happen. I should have been here to stop him.
Yeah, you should.
Is there something you know that we don't?
I didn't think Ty would be like this. He's not supposed to even be here. Not in this country. This is my assignment, not his. But we should have hurried. We should have been here sooner. The way that these marks are, the blood, it's very fresh. It's almost like he was here. He thinks for a moment, right before coming to town, attacking. But the wife isn't there. I think she could still be alive. We have to hurry.
Okay.
I think I want to bury my child now.
Xerxes.
Yeah.
You don't have time not to look for your wife.
Never mind. Maybe later.
You know, I just realized my child is a human child, and I'm 2 foot tall. My child's like right up to here on me.
Yeah.
He's a tall boy. He's a big boy for me.
Alright. Anything else you guys wanted to say before moving on? Or do?
I take this just like a little normal house. Nothing significant. No books
Nothing
or
really.
no writings. Nothing.
Yeah. I mean, it's a
What's
household,
about
so.
the outside?
Outside?
Where
It looks like all the.
Tracks
What?
where the tracks lead.
Oh,
Oh wait,
deep
did
in
we
the
see
woods.
any? Did we see any? No, this must have been after. Never mind. I was gonna say, did we
We
see
don't see
like
any
drops? Did we see any sheep blood?
Sheep blood. No. I'll say no. Before you guys set off, Theta is actually going to turn to you, Demonico.
Well, that was supposed to be a very pressing moment for you, and you were acting like you don't really care. I'll
Well,
put that again.
player is kind of not
Not too worried.
too worried. It's like, yeah, character died who's close to mine, but I mean, it's his world, not mine. So,
Demonico. I apologize that this has happened, and I know this isn't going to meet This isn't going to sound good coming from me. But I need... When we find Tao, I want an explanation. I don't want to kill him. I want to find out what's happening to him.
Which, to be honest, sounds fair. We don't know if this is a curse that could be passed down to somebody else. We don't want it to spread to her or to any one of us.
I know what it's like to lose a family member. And you don't owe me anything. But I want to save him. Please.
Weighing options.
You can decide on the way. I just
It's
want
just, we
a
have to
chance.
go.
I'll think about it. If it's a curse or something that can be altered, fixed, we'll let him live. But if this is his own doings, I want revenge.
I understand.
Afterwards,
guys set
we'll
off?
have a formal funeral. I promise.
What's up?
Meh.
No, you wake up. You're back to normal.
Aww. And then you wake up at
that's how I scream when I wake up. Where am I?
You are in what appears to be a small building in the forest that has long since eroded away. The ceiling is open. It's just a bunch of pillars, basically.
What do I have with me right now?
Your staff?
Do I still have the cloak?
No.
No? Fuck.
You are currently tied to one of the pillars.
Hmm.
No, sorry. You're hanging from one of the archways, basically.
Okay.
Strung upside down by your feet.
You can still
Oh.
ask the splash.
Wee.
Yeah, your staff is strapped to your back.
Okay.
Let me just rearrange the map real quick.
Oh, there's a whole map for this nightmare.
yeah. Yeah.
Is it the Forest Temple?
It is the forest. How'd you know?
Music.
We want to.
Do you not hear
Get
music?
that out of there. Out of there.
It's Forest Temple music from Ocarina of Time.
Just hold on, Billy. I'm deleting the people that aren't here.
Or seen somebody play it in a while.
Oh, we were supposed to
now I
apparently
hear
be
it.
faster.
Now I hear it.
Alright, so you see again
Oh, there he
Tao.
is.
I don't have a picture for Tao.
Is that
But
woman?
yeah, there's a woman. You also see a woman who's hanging opposite from you. She's actually right side up, so to you she's upside down, hanging just unconscious, and you are surrounded. Like every inch of ground, wall, whatever, is embedded with long swords.
Just sticking up into the air?
Yeah,
much.
so if you fall,
Oh,
you get out.
so it makes it split
No, not like sticking up into the air. They're just embedded.
into the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if
You
you were
could
to,
still
if you were to
have-
fall, you'd fall in the hills, basically.
You can still Ashes Blast them and like. Just
I mean,
stop
Yeah.
them
there's
anyway.
enough room to move between them, but they're just everywhere, as
Okay.
far as the eye can see.
Obsessed with longswords, Bush, aren't you?
And he's just like sharpening one in the corner. He looks up. Oh, you're not a sheep anymore. Oh well, I think I'll have more meat on you this way anyway.
I'm sorry, what?
My goal is to free you from this life. Must be such a burden.
No, I like this life.
It's okay, my child.
I'm not your child, damn
Soon
it.
you will know freedom.
Yeah, if you untie me, then I'll know freedom.
And he stands up, swings the sword back, and puts it into its sheath on his back. Looks at you, but liberation is a hungry work after all.
But what if I don't want to be liberated?
I need to eat. Either way.
Go hunt in the woods then.
But I've already found the best meal of all.
Fresh lizard.
I taste bad. Most of me is acid.
I'm willing to bet. But it's still my duty.
I relieve you of your duty.
If only you could. Only.
Sense his duty.
Roll deception.
Yeah, he just like pulls 2 swords out from his waist. Yeah, and it's also very cold. You notice it's very, very cold. His breath when he breathes is he's like not wearing very much clothes at all, and he's
I just look
breath
around.
comes out
So
close.
where are we?
Deeper in the woods. We're far to the north of where you come from, I'm sure.
So, you're the guy who's been hunting people down.
Bad word choice of words. Liberating them. Freeing
The way
them.
we see it, it's just straight up murdering them.
In a matter of perspective, yes. Haven't you ever been in a situation? I guess it's not just any situation, just this life. It wears heavily. Your bones start to break. Your words become broken. Your mind frails.
I've actually experienced that last part. Constantly.
These bodies, these mortal lives we live, were not meant to last. Why prolong the inevitable? You're going to die eventually. I can give you a swift end.
I'd rather not have that yet. There's still some things I need to take care of before I'm ready to go.
And he goes to a wall, is just scraping his longsword against it. Rarely do they ever want that. Sometimes it takes a better mind to realize what's best for all.
What do you think your better mind?
You know who I am, correct?
Yeah,
You know what I am.
you're the lunatic who's been murdering people.
I was created with a purpose. To end entire countries by myself. I am the 19th son of the children. Created by Alpha. And born with the purpose to free all beings that stand in the way of Her Majesty.
What if there's some you can't liberate? Like Vorma?
Former's still alive?
Maybe.
Valuable information. Maybe when I'm done with this place.
Because he and I are friends. And if he finds out I'm dead, he'll come looking for you. And trust me,
It's okay.
you won't live to see. You won't live once you meet him.
It would be a noble end to me, but I doubt it.
Wait, what's this guy's name again?
Tau.
How?
T-A-U. It would be a noble end, but I doubt it. So many have tried. But I won't know what I seek until I'm ready. Do you like this place I've made my home?
No.
I didn't think so.
Who was that woman next to me? Another one of your victims?
Food for later.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I need to eat. I have to sustain myself. It's not something I like doing.
Then go hunt in the woods.
I could.
Get a beer.
Don't resort to cannibalism, you fucking lunatic.
Why? Those animals don't need liberation. It's the humans that do. I might as well get something out of it on the way. It'd just be a waste of flesh.
You're a waste of flesh.
Roll persuasion. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, let's go roll intimidation.
Weird.
Why don't you liberate yourself then, if you believe everyone deserves it?
Swings his sword over. It's at your throat.
I'm getting a bowl of acid ready in my mouth.
Only when all creatures have been liberated by my hand will my service be done. And he swings down and cuts your staff away from you.
Oh no, I need that.
Just to cast spells, yes.
That's my walking stick.
Not gonna work on me, I'm afraid.
I just never mind that for now.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed this charade.
No, I didn't. Give me my staff back now, and I'll show you some entertainment.
He grabs it, it's below you, so he stabs into it with his sword and pulls it towards him. You're part of the Sparktail clan. I recognize this magic.
How do you know that name?
You don't know who this woman is, do you?
No. I assume she's just a victim.
I was quite curious. I sensed the power lurking on the one that used to live here. His brothers came by. I sent them away. Sent them to a place where they can too be liberated. Your home. Helena.
What do you mean by that? What are you talking about?
Hold on. Okay, get the list here. And he speaks to you 9 names. Hans. Spado.
Oh, damn it.
Senso. Eisen. Natchern. Creativo. Zorkinson?
Zorkinensen. You've been butchering a lot of these names, just saying.
Zorkinensen. Integrigo. Voltra. They all came in curious search of Demonico. I sent them to Helena.
Who is this woman?
Wife of Demonico.
I look back at her.
Still
Shit.
unconscious.
I just think, oh shit.
You have a lot of brothers.
I do. I need to go back to this episode, count my fingers how many names
What
I
happened
just
to her
butchered.
child? I look at him dead in the eyes like, what happened to her child?
He got in my way.
How?
Tried to Harry Potter
He
the
tried.
story.
He tried to resist being liberated. I thought it would be best to put him out of his misery.
I'm also just like some anger, pure anger.
No, I'm not in the mood for talking anymore. It's been a while since I had someone willing to converse with me. Mostly they just scream.
Trust me, when I'm done with you, you're gonna wish you were screaming.
Let's go to the other group now.
That made no sense, sweetie.
Yeah, no.
But I love that you still kept a straight face.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so you guys are walking through the woods,
It
following the
almost
trail.
reminds me of what Nick said last night.
You guys are... What? Oh, yeah.
There's these sweets in the fridge. Anyone can have them.
They're
That
caramel.
Jason, they're not caramel, it's chocolate, cream cheese, and raspberries.
They're, oh, okay.
They're still in the fridge, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, take one, actually.
When you take it out, show them the top of the...
It says, not pretty, but still tastes good. And me, not thinking, was like, oh, they're like you, Kristen. And I was like, wait a second, that's not doing that.
Yeah.
I thought it was something different.
Oh, those things were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the...
Not pretty, but tastes good. As I am making him food.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's in the doghouse.
Anyway.
He's trying to get off of it now. Anyway.
Okay, back to our group.
So you guys are walking through the woods, following the trail, and you guys just start seeing swords
Where's
everywhere.
my... Do I see the dog? The direwolf?
The direwolf is... Like, as you're going, you see the direwolf, like, limping towards you. It seems like it has a hurt paw, but it seems okay, at least.
Okay.
Two
I
puppers.
heal it.
Okay.
Doggos!
Yeah, I will say for forewarning, the sun dog will not be able to battle. It seems too hurt, even after healing. Yeah.
We should have just left that dog there.
Go down.
You can command it.
Pat its on the little doggy neck and be like, just go home. Protect.
If you want, there will be enough time. You can summon Kitty Katsa if you want.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Kitty Cat's little, my friends, indicating the chain on my wrist.
Yep.
I have another pal of mine who will protect me. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It like looks sad and just whimpers.
If I don't make it out, I wish you knew my arcane. Reach in backpack, pull out the bronze brooch, make your way to. Can you smell this? Make your way to the guild.
He nods.
You should give him a brooch. He'll
It
understand.
won't stay, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah, the brooches only leave your person if you die. Like, for real, die. But anyway. Yeah, you guys see the path starts to open up, and there's just a ton of swords stabbed into the ground, into the trees, just everywhere you can think of.
Question.
Yes.
Theta,
Hmm.
can you use any of these swords?
Perhaps. Not really. I don't want to use any swords that he's picked up. Just out of spite.
Let's start pulling them out of the ground so that he has less weapons to use against us.
Oh, that's not gonna work, I'm afraid.
I assume he
When
magically
I
makes
traveled with him, he was an expert when using only 7 swords, and by the looks of it, starts to count 1, 2, 3. Well,
There's more than
probably
7.
1,000 or so, more than 7.
Yeah, but if we manage to dwindle him down to less than 7.
If only we had Mazel to Asher's flax these.
What do I have? I have poison spray.
I can throw acid on them. I could throw a chemical acid on them, but
Yeah, you could.
could I just be like doing that, passing them around? But
There's so many though.
yeah,
As
we're
you
not
go
gonna be able to
walking.
get much.
Alright, so you guys follow the path. Now, you see the same scene. Broken down temple, swords everywhere, and Mazel hanging from the chain, upside down. He's got both like hands and feet bound to this chain. And
Oh, so he's got
yeah, he's hogtied. And
everyone ready your weapons.
and Tao circling around Mazel, talking, and your wife unconscious.
I hold your shoulder. Wait.
I look at him dead. Do I see these people behind him?
Roll a perception check. And
Can
how
we
far
roll,
forward are you guys? Because I'm gonna say you start from about here.
I say we hide.
9.
I say we
You don't
start
see them.
hiding.
Damn. Okay. then.
Is everybody's tokens on there? Oh, Demonico.
Where exactly are we? I
You
say
don't.
we start hiding.
I look
That's
him
what I
dead in the eyes and I
suggest.
tell him, you better pray I'll get out of here, because if I do, I'm gonna shove an unholy amount of acid down your fucking throat.
I'll go
I'm
first
not
then.
very good at.
And Theta rushes forward. You all get to a safe hiding place then. He comes around the corner and
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind this.
holds his hands up. Tao, And Tao turns around. Oh, brother. What are you doing
Kill him! He wants to eat me!
here? Theta just holds up his hand.
Why is everyone by me? We're supposed to split up. It'd probably be better.
Better him than nobody. That's
Zerx,
legitimately what I say when I hear you say it.
Are you going out in the open? There?
I is backup.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Just want to make sure. Alright. So he just holds up a hand to you. Just hold on. Tao, what's going on here? Why are you killing people? This can't be what Alpha wanted you to do. And Tao turns to him. He's got both hands outstretched with his swords. Just, his head rolls to one side. But you see, I wasn't given this order. I just was told to come here. Was it? I can't remember. Someone told me. Alpha.
You forget things. I know what it's like. You fucking asshole.
Ada, do you also want to be liberated now? And Theta just shakes his head slowly. Oh, is everything okay? You don't seem right.
You were just talking to a Titan.
Yeah.
Sorry. I walk over.
Weren't you just talking to a Titan that's wanting to redo something? Liberation.
Well, she might just change the format and liberation second chance. So
She wanted people to die.
she wanted to hunt. She said.
I just find it funny that all of this is happening right after she just, gained power of hell.
Hasn't this guy been?
Not just hell, heaven and limbo as well.
Yeah, everything.
Well, didn't Data say that she's been doing this in the past like 24 hours ish? And this has been
She didn't have a
happening.
memory 24 hours ago. Is the implication that you think?
That's the only implication, sweetie. We don't know what happened. She just suddenly. I'm just saying.
You're saying maybe Tao is possessed by the Titan?
Maybe.
Theta continues to walk forward. And Mazel, you see that Tao has put down your staff. It's right here next to him. So that's just.
Yeah.
Did you not see it?
Remember,
It's immediately
right
right
up close
next
to
to him.
him.
Okay.
His rage.
I can use any. I can't.
You can't use
I
any.
wish you were
magic right
closer,
now.
because then I could tell you that.
I'm supposed to be hiding.
Stay further away.
And I'm a ranger.
Yeah, Theta is just walking forward slowly.
I want to use my tail to try
Here you
down
go. I'm
Tiny.
behind you now.
Roll sleight of hand with disadvantage. You've never had the opportunity to do
Just
anything like
remember.
this.
Fights like infinity. Has rage.
9
That's too
damage.
much.
9. Yeah, you kind of smack it.
No, we can
Damn it!
And Tao is gonna put his sword against you. Just poke you with it.
Ah.
Theta just stops moving. Don't. He's my companion. He's a value aspect on my mission. I need him. You can't liberate him just yet. And Tao, still with his sword to you, puts the sword away. Hey, you're not making any sense. I don't think you are, brother.
I second that! Ah, I'm feeling dizzy.
How? What happened? Why are you here? Why are you hunting people down, liberating them? Here, of all places. This is my territory. I've almost found the gem. We don't need you here. Roll Arcana if you are listening in. And you know what he's talking about, I mean.
Oh, wait. No, damn it.
22. And I'm like,
You know what he's talking about?
what's it?
He mentioned this earlier.
Gem.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, Fana would probably be the only one to catch this. Meanwhile, Tao is walking forward past Mazel and does your wife have a name?
Sun.
Sun?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I remember
S-U-N.
that. S-U-N. Sun.
Son. You have a son with son.
Yeah.
You want to know
Boy.
what
I
Sun's name
guess,
is?
I guess you don't have a
No,
son
you don't have a
anymore.
son with Sun. Not anymore.
You just have son
He's just like
with no son.
gesturing everywhere around.
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, then that's okay.
Boy.
Well, I rolled an Arcana.
Okay. I'll
Wait
say the gems that... Theta seemed interested in the gems that caused the Great Divide. That's all I'll say.
Oh, I have something about that in my notes.
I don't remember everything, brother. I was on a mission, and we were ambushed.
There, I rolled a history.
Yes, you remember. Okay. We were on a mission, we were ambushed. It was a wizard. Sigilem. He told me to come here. Told me to seek out relations to Monaco. I didn't know what it meant, but I was enlightened by him. I had to liberate everyone. Roll a stealth check, Fana, as you sneak up behind where Mazel is.
Nope.
Okay, he turns around and chucks his sword at you. Everybody roll initiative.
Okay, let me just get that initiative going.
Yep. Oh, sorry, don't roll initiative yet.
And me? Or
No, nobody. Let me clear the turn order. Okay, now click on your token and then roll initiative.
Nice.
Oops.
Yeet.
Are you kidding me?
Did not?
If you rolled twice, I'll let you keep the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
that
keeping
was
the first
19.
one.
You didn't do it for me, though.
Mazel.
Yeah.
You got 21.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it didn't show up on the
It
turn
didn't
order.
show up.
Yeah, that's what it
You
said.
sure you're clicking on your token?
Hang on.
I rolled a 20 and everyone else
Hold on, I
was
got
better
it.
than me.
Ah, okay. I was supposed to click on
So you
that.
got, what, 21?
Yeah.
Jeez. Theta got 24, Xerxes 23, Demonico.
I got 19.
You got
So many
19.
twos.
Y'all are so fast. Hold on.
Oh.
I dodged out of the way and used that katana to cut Mazel down.
Please sure she does that.
I think
Nope, this counts as an
I think
attack.
Theta or
Surprise
I
round.
should be able to do that since we both got.
It's a surprise
Nat 20s.
round, so where is this character? There it is. Also, you notice that he's still hurt from earlier.
For when I attacked
Yes, from when you
Yeah.
attacked him.
him. I wounded him! Finish the job!
I mean, wounded is a strong word.
I lightly scratched him. Finish the job.
Good job.
At least you tried.
Okay, so first off,
I get hit, apparently.
no, you don't get hit because I have to roll for that. Does a 9
Nope.
hit you? That's okay. That's his worst attack anyway. So he just throws a sword and it stabs into the wall behind you.
It more startles
I
him
duck.
than anything.
All right, Theta is gonna shoot an arrow and hit the chain above you. I'm gonna roll with an attack to see if he hits.
Oh, okay.
If not, I'm.
That'll hit. Let's see damage. Yeah, I'll say the 12 piercing damage breaks that chain. So you just ow!
Ah! Oh, I landed on the hilt.
And Theta just shouts out, "Protect the woman!"
I got it.
Xerxes, you're up. Oh, also, Theta just takes a moment. It's not him. He's not being controlled, it's just him. You can kill him.
I looked at
Demonico,
him.
get your revenge.
I yelled at him. I kind of guessed that when he talked about wanting to fucking eat me.
I'm gonna
Well,
cast Hunter's
It
Mark
is just him?
on
Yeah.
him.
He's
Yes.
not being possessed or anything. This man's
What
gone.
about Siglum? Because they were attacked.
And
He was
I'm
persuaded.
gonna shoot him.
That doesn't
You
hit.
miss.
Hey.
Hopefully you don't hit the woman.
Good old.
Yeah.
Good old Xerxes.
Alright. But you got Hunter's Mark on him. Demonico?
Let's see. So I have some spell slots missing. One was, in comparison to this session, what was our last session in game time wise?
I'm gonna say you guys have done a long rest, so you guys can regain everything, all the spell slots that you had lost, except for you because you used Goodberry. That's the only stipulation I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You had Goodberry within 24 hours of now.
Dang it.
Alright.
Oh, and perfect. The music kicked in right as it started.
He's right next to her.
Don't turn into a sheep again.
Don't want to get in Theta's way. Alright.
You know what I should have done?
Hmm.
Disguise self.
Ooh, yeah. That's like Epsilon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to move up kind of like right in front of his Xerxes here.
I should have asked Theta to describe Alpha to me.
Yeah.
Draw him.
Mhm.
I will turn into him.
It actually isn't that bad at drawing.
Well,
You know,
I don't
now that I have Vicious Mockery, I can't think of anything that's
Yeah, I can't think of what to do.
what to say.
You could tell him to kill himself. Okay.
Hey.
You have dishonored your family.
Vicious Mockery.
Alright.
Hey, how don't you liberate yourself, you cannibalistic
Liberate this,
a-hole who
bitch.
thinks killing children is okay? I'm going to murder you if you don't think it's acceptable.
Kind of like, no, my duty isn't over yet. Takes the 4 psychic damage and will have disadvantage on its next attack.
It's a duty. Okay.
Ooh,
What exactly?
Bonus action. Let me see if I can do bonus action.
What is this song from?
This is Chrono Trigger. Battle with Magus. Honestly, one of my favorite boss themes of all time.
Oh, I didn't check that. I thought I had some bonus action stuff. Might be down here. Ah, here we go. Bonus action.
I know what I'm doing.
I do
Go
too.
for him.
Alright.
I'm gonna go for her.
Bonus action,
Yeah.
Bardic Inspiration on good old
Go for him, I'll
Motzel.
go for her.
Okay.
I'll go for
Mazel. Or
Motzel.
Bardic Inspiration?
Yep. I'm gonna touch that.
so remember, you don't have any of your weapons. You just have your staff. It's right next to you as you.
Oh, damn. Okay. My chain? What?
Yeah, you're still
Alright.
hogtied.
Oh! Shit. Okay, yeah, Wait, where's my...
It's not your turn yet, but what are you saying to Mazel?
I believe in you, Matzel. Get him.
Right, now, now it's your turn.
You caused first blood.
You have inspiration.
I'm gonna roll over to what the staff is
Okay.
and ask to splash the chainsaw. Will that count as an action?
That is, if it counts as an action for a spell, yes.
Ah, shit. Because Acid Splash is a cantrip.
Mm-hmm. Well, is the cantrip an action or a bonus action?
Let me
I'm pretty
see.
sure it's... Yep, it's an action.
Damn it. Okay, So yeah. I'll just break out of the chains, I guess, and just pick up my staff. I look at it with rage in my eyes.
To break out of the chains, let's see here. You need a... Strange tiger. Okay, it doesn't say how you get out, but I'm gonna say it will cost an action to break through it anyway.
Yeah, I'm using the acid to melt the chains.
Okay, so you use your action to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I
pick up the staff and I just stand up. Let me see if there's anything that...
Yeah, you have your bonus action.
I don't have anything to use as bonus actions, do I?
You have... Maybe that? I don't know what that says, but...
Get wife, GTFO. Expedition retreat.
Yeah, I got my stuff. I already got my stuff.
The woman. The unconscious woman.
I'll get her.
Yeah, you can shout that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Theta already said, protect the woman.
Yeah, yes. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move closer to her then.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Alright. Tao's turn.
You're standing right next to him, sweetie. You should have went behind her.
But that wouldn't be protecting her from him.
Behind her?
But that would be getting the chains off.
No, they're like above her, not behind her.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
So I can still do it from where I am.
Mm-hmm.
technically. Okay, so Tao goes into a rage.
You also don't want to be close to him.
Yeah, I kind of realize that.
Doesn't matter. Oh, and it will also be...
He gets disadvantage on his attack though, because
That's right. I'm just looking over his skills because he's got a lot of stuff. Bonus action on your turn, you can just... Okay. But he already used his bonus action, so he's not going to do that now. Alright,
I should have made a sanctuary necklace.
Alright, he is going to attack you, Mazel.
Okay.
Just right out of the gate. He picks up one of the swords from the ground and slashes it across. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Alright, then he's going to kick off of you. And he has a special ability that says that he can't take attacks of opportunity. He's going to move his max speed.
Wait, does the kicking off take damage?
No.
Okay,
So
good.
he's just running, basically.
As he runs, I'm like, yeah, that's a fun your meal can fight back, huh, you son of a bitch!
And he's running towards you, Xerxes. And this time he's going to hold it with two hands. With a nat 1.
That hits.
Okay. just checking. So he swings, just stutters, and just gets it stuck into the... Well, you're not around anything, so he throws it and it just misses you entirely.
Jesus, do you hate me too? Did I get you flustered or something? What?
Alright, and then
I know, you're just too damn sexy.
I'm just.
So he moves 25 feet, so he gets another 15 feet of movement. So
Is this supposed to be like an overpowered enemy.
Yeah, I think so.
A little bit. Alright, so he moves there.
Wait,
And-
do we have the direwolf with us?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do have the direwolf. Where would it be?
Hmm?
Where would you want it? Would you want to be riding it? Well, you can't do that now.
I
but
can't do that now.
you
I
can-
would
you
stay
can now.
behind Theta, since he seems to be the only one that's kind of.
Okay, he pokes his head out. Woof. Woof.
Bark, bark.
Borf. Borg.
Big puppy.
Big poofy.
Big
Roll
puppers.
initiative for him.
Big poofy pooper.
Oh, me.
Yeah, because he's a sentient creature, he's not trained, he won't take your initiative, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought you said me take a.
Yeah, he won't take your initiative. If he was like a horse or some other trained creature, then he would take yours. He would move with you.
He's basically after me. I'm the last one.
Okay. Move the woofer. Man, you got a 19 and you were still last in line.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and Feyna, you're up. Well, okay.
Hold on 1 second. She's still in chain, right? And it's gonna take her
Basically,
take an
yeah.
action to get her out.
Yeah, whatever you're gonna do. Yeah, I even wrote it down in my notes wrong. It's supposed to be Naman, not Narashuzune.
Bonus action. Can I take? I'm gonna take a crossbow. Crossbow? No. Is this way something I can like do with my hands?
What?
Is this something I can like undo with my hands?
She is hanging above you, and she is as tall as you are, so it'd be, I mean, you'd be reaching up. How tall are you? How tall is your wife?
5'3".
Is she like an average-sized woman?
Yeah, pretty much.
I would assume so. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is gonna be,
She's a bit taller.
she's, even as you're reaching up, you reach about here on her arms to about her elbows, so it's a little higher.
Nope.
Okay. So if you were aiming for the chains, you kind of miss. It's not a huge thing to hit. I will say you just barely missed it though.
Hmm.
All right. Anything else you want to
I
do?
don't have anything else. I'm just trying to get her out.
So Wolf, sensing combat has started, bounds forward. Woof. And is gonna try and take a chomp. That'll miss, unfortunately. And that's the wolf's turn. And Tau just dodges out of the way. He is moving very quickly. Theta just. What is Theta gonna do actually?
Mazel, I'm gonna lift you up. Or you can jump in my arms.
Yay.
Theta's out of spell slots. I forgot.
But didn't we do a rest?
He didn't.
Hmm?
He didn't. He didn't have the opportunity to.
You said enough time's passed.
Yeah, for you guys. He didn't. He was waiting. Like, he was doing his own thing. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's gonna use his last spell. Oh, wait. What? Ooh. Would he be able to reach? Oh, yeah, definitely. It has a range. Alright, so he's gonna cast Levitate. Zoom. You see Tau start to float upward. He needs a con save. Which... oof. That unfortunately will pass. So you see him start to raise up and he just swings his sword down and like that, like... there's like a sonic boom and it just like hits Theta in the face. Just, you can't concentrate on the spell. Tau. I didn't mean for this to happen. But I won't hate killing you. Been wanting to do it for a long time. He grits his teeth.
But weren't you the one that said let's not kill him?
I didn't want to. Xerxes, you're up.
Xerxes, shoot this chain.
By whispering, you're saying that he can't understand you. You have to shout it.
Xerxes, shoot this chain. There.
Okay, doodly doo.
Doodly doodly doo.
Watch her fall
I
down.
think while
do
Tao
I
is
do?
away
I just-
from her, we should be
What do I do
focusing
for
on
that?
him.
Shoot longbow.
I back the expedition retreat. I'm gonna get her out. Like all the way out.
Just barely. Just barely. It was 9. Okay. So you hit it. It
Wait,
roll
didn't I
damage.
have a 10?
No, you had a 5.
Oh, 5. Okay. Sorry.
Alright.
No, I had a 10 somewhere else. Sorry.
You break like... No, 6 would do it. Yeah. So you break the chain, and she falls down. I'm assuming someone was trying to catch her?
I was.
Okay. So you break the chain. She falls. Fana's got her.
Okay, now everyone else focus on him. I got her.
Trust me, that was my plan this whole goddamn time.
Oh, trust me.
I'm searching through all your stuff.
No.
Are you done?
Was that my turn?
Yeah, are you...
Yeah, you're still in
You
your-
have your bonus action. I don't know what else you have.
Oh, there's
Nothing.
really nothing.
And
Okay. Demonico, then. You're up.
Whispering.
Good job, my love.
No, no.
Oh.
Whispering to Mr. I'm gonna kill all the people. Whispering to him threats.
Whisper sweet nothings into his ear.
Not sweet nothings. I
just
wanna
make
kill
him
him.
very uncomfortable.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm whispering threats.
No, whisper sweet nothings and make him very uncomfortable.
Alright, successful save takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move. Okay. Alright, so he takes what? 7 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he just... Get out of my head! Ah! Mazel?
Come get me.
Alright, hang on. Where is he at? Okay, he's right there. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
It's 3 of them, right?
Yes.
1.
Oops.
Does...
Oh, wait, yeah, it has to be a separate one for each ray. On
So-
a hit, target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Does 16 hit?
No.
No? Ah.
No.
12, damn it.
Nope.
21.
That'll hit.
Alright.
Wow.
3. I'm going to use it, spend a sorcery point to change that.
Is that only 1 dice, though? I
What?
think- Isn't it only you can reroll 1 damage dice? So it'd be either the 2 or the 1. I think that we haven't had any of your spells that use 2 dice as a damage roll. Like, what's it say?
Yeah, let me put it up.
It's empowered spell. When you roll damage for a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll a number of the dice up to your charisma modifier. Okay, so you can reroll both of them for 1 sorcery point.
I'll do both then.
Okay.
6, there we go.
Okay.
Minimal damage, but you know, we're getting there.
You're getting there.
Average 6 hit.
You
hit
set
points
his hair
per
on
attack.
fire.
Yeah. So
It's
you
long,
throw fire at him, and the first
Pew, pew,
2
pew.
rays miss, but then the last one hits him in the face, and he kind of like looks at you. I should have killed you when I had the chance.
Yeah, look what happened now, asshole!
But first,
Let me take a selfie.
But first, what?
Let me take a selfie. Remember that cringy song?
He has wild magic, so every time he does a spell, something weird happens
hey
to him.
Mazel, you know how you magic costs like an action to cast?
Was that free?
Nope. Now, if your spells have a casting time of 1 action, they now have a casting time of a bonus action.
So...
Both. Takes both.
Oh, it takes both. Oh, shit.
No. Takes just the bonus action.
Oh, so I have another... So
You
I
have another action.
I have another action. Alright, I'm gonna use...
Terminology, you can use it.
Technically, you've used your action, you have your bonus action left, so yes, you can use another spell now.
You
I'm
can use
gonna-
a spell as a bonus action. I
Yeah.
would say. But
Yeah.
Action.
And
I'm
this
gonna
can
use
be-
Magic Missile this time.
Okay. Remember to watch your spell slots.
I'm already counting them.
Okay.
Where is it? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
All fives?
Fives? Jesus.
Okay. So you guys see, he's like, magic, the fire missiles didn't work. Let's try this. All right.
What,
There you go.
What happened this time?
Wait, 5, 10, 15? That's actually better.
Oh,
Let me see.
no
Let
way!
me see. Which one? Which one?
Keep rolling that dice. Keep rolling.
If he rolls magic missile, what was it?
No. Okay, so let me specify what that means. So magic missile's a first level spell, right?
Yeah.
You get to do it again, but you get an additional dart for each slot above first. So you get 3 for first level, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I shoot
wait.
8 magic missiles
1,
now.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, 8.
So
magic
8 more missiles. 8 more.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
These
just
glowing
see, like-
rays
So
of
it's just
sun
like-
didn't work.
You just like you start shooting missiles. You're just like, wait a second.
These glowing
You
rays
hit
of
him
sun
with
didn't
threes,
work.
you
Let
hit
me
him
try
with
this
threes,
again.
Okay, can someone count this up for me? 3 + 3, 6.
7, 8,
Hit
9,
him with the
10,
first
11,
two.
12,
That
13,
kinda
14,
hurt.
15.
God, that's
13,
that's over.
15.
And then he turns around and he just sees
20, 24.
To be continued, meme.
Yeah,
24.
to be continue. Insert to be continue meme here.
You gotta take the first ones too.
Scorching rays of sun didn't work. Let me try this. Pulls out and he mines
He pulls
AK-47.
out a pistol, like the tiniest little pistol ever.
Okay,
Shoots
so
3 times,
correct me if
yeah,
I'm
that was
wrong.
good
That's
enough.
41 force damage, right? Anyone else counting?
Hold on.
He pulls out a
All
little
the way
tiny
from the
pistol,
first
he
magic
starts
missile?
shooting.
From the first
Like,
magic
nah,
missile.
it's
yeah.
not good enough, and he whips out this giant like Gatling gun. And
Yeah,
starts
mini gun
destroying them. Yeah, he gets a mini gun.
19,
That's not good enough.
24, 28.
Fires the first one. Is that all you got?
No. He pulls out a little tiny gun. He starts shooting. Pulls out. He says it's not good enough. He pulls out a gun bigger than
38.
himself.
39.
39?
41. I got 41.
You have 41? I must have missed one.
Okay, I'll say okay. Alright, unfortunately it's his turn.
See, I just throw 3 of them.
Man, I
He
was
looks,
really hoping
he
I would
looks to you, Demonico. He's like,
get some.
He's going to. He's fucking powerful.
alright. So he's running towards you. As he does so, you see him start to, like, some of the wounds start to clear up.
Oh shit, I forgot. I still have that inspiration die. So one of the scorching missiles, I could have used it on it.
Yeah.
Could have, but you didn't.
No, it doesn't count as damage.
No, not damage for the attack I missed.
Oh, yeah, you could have, but it's too late now.
Too late.
Too late.
Shit. Alright.
Alright.
Next time. You got your inspiration. You got your 40.
Oh my
Alright,
god,
so
I
it's,
just...
Awesome.
Awesome!
Just because you did the right spell.
Yeah, at the right fucking moment.
Give yourself... No, that's not it.
I'm so glad you love that spell.
Yeah.
1d10 plus... Okay.
So it looks like he's healing. Or it sounds like he's healing.
Fuck!
Okay. Okay.
This is why we can't lose Mazel. He's our fucking tank.
Alright, and then he's going to attack you, Demonico, with a 14. You don't
Try
have
again later.
You don't have mage armor up, remember?
Try again later.
I don't need it up.
Okay. Alright, he's using his second attack. Again on you. 13.
Try again later.
Alright, and he's going to use his stamina. And Fighting Spirit. So he now has advantage on the next 2 attacks. 22.
Okay.
Okay, so you take 11 slashing damage.
I'd like to rebuke.
Okay.
Expending a second level spell slot.
Yeah, you just see him, he's slashing at you, letting go of the swords, pulling another one out of the ground, and just stabbing you again. You dodge the first 2, but you're like, holy shit, this guy is fast. And then...
Where is...
Hold on, I didn't move his...
While you were in midair, he got you.
Yeah.
And as it was slicing up you, you grabbed it by the teeth.
Yeah, so take 11 damage and rebuke.
I'm figuring out if it's already accounting for... No, it's always... Okay, okay. So, I need to change 3 since I'm using... Yeah.
Is it a second level?
Yeah, it's a warlock.
Oh, okay. Alright, so you deal that much damage to him.
You are mighty pissed.
Alright,
Why?
yeah, you look at him and you point and you just like shoot fire out, but then he attacks you again. One more time for a 10.
You want to take advantage?
Yeah,
Does it still miss?
15. Does that still miss?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Alright, yeah, Kobold Dexterity. Jeez, I can't believe that. Let me see if he has anything else.
I haven't expended first level. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, just net was first. Okay.
Okay, that was that. Oh man.
Yes.
Okay. And then he's going to kick off of you and run. Let's see, how far can he run slow? I'm going to zoom in because none of you guys are like out of the way anymore. I had my screen zoomed out a lot. So he already moved 10 feet, so you're going to move another 30.
God damn it.
And seeing you guys over here, he's going to...
I wish I could rebuke that. Jumping off my face.
Yeah, if only. So he's running up here. Past...
Doesn't he have to go through?
He doesn't. He has an ability that causes him to not take attacks of opportunity. Unless you have the Sentinel feat, which none of you have. Alright, Fena, you're up. You see him now blocking your path.
Okay, I'll go forward.
Okay.
I jump over Mazel. I put Expedition Retreat. On me.
Alright. So you're concentrating on that.
Mm-hmm. I take her, I jump over Mazel, and how far is it?
It's... You...
Dash action.
Then as a bonus action on each of your turns... So you can't do it, it doesn't look like you can do it this turn. When you cast this spell, when you cast this spell, and then as a bonus action, you can take the dash action.
How much is the dash action? Is it
It's
like
double
12?
your movement speed, so 60, up to 60. And you're carrying the woman with you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just making sure. And you move even faster. It's about there.
Okay. Can you put a marker there?
Yeah. Or 60.
With the woman.
Yeah, with the woman. Okay.
Good doggers.
Oh, sweet. Now we have a choice between this man and my wife.
Alright. Pupper. I wonder if Pupper can move that far. No, just barely. It's gonna leap over you, Xerxes. And try to bite again. That will not hit. Nope.
Should have gave inspiration to the dog.
Maybe. Alright,
Should've.
Theta's up.
How much does bite do? I can't see how much bite does.
Okay, those will both hit.
Someone should get on the other side so that you have advantage.
Okay, so he deals 22 damage.
Nice.
And unfortunately, he doesn't have Hunter's Mark. But don't.
Wait,
Hmm.
he did?
No, Xerxes has
Xerxes
Oh.
has Hunter's Mark.
Oh, okay.
and it doesn't share between rangers.
22?
Unfortunately.
No, wait, no, who healed again? You said someone healed.
Tau.
Tau healed.
Oh, shit.
That's what I was saying earlier. He can heal.
Oh, right, you did.
Wasn't that just the 4 that he just healed?
Mm-hmm. But I think he's probably gonna heal again.
Probably.
You don't know what level fighter he is.
Well, now we know he's a fighter.
We knew that before.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. What's here?
Does that much damage. Alright. Xerxes. No, not this song yet. No, not this one not yet.
Can I shoot through the dog?
Above the dog.
Yeah.
I have portals, so.
Yeah.
Picking up rolls.
Speaking of which, I am going to use that. So, plan on where.
Okay. 11 won't hit, unfortunately. Just think, next level after
Wait a
today's.
second, wait a second.
Hmm?
Hold on.
Yes. Man, imagine if you had 2 more people joining you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And the Sundog.
Can't wait to use that for the next 2 sessions.
I'm use my lucky.
You lucky? Ooh. Roll a d20 plus 7.
So just the same thing again.
Yeah, pretty much. Would you rather take the 11 or the 19?
Take the 19.
Okay, that hits now.
Why I double click 6.
So 6,
Plus-
and then
Oh,
d8.
wait a second.
Yeah, that for Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, yeah. And then this. Today's just been a bad day for Xerxes.
So,
So
yeah.
that deals
9.
cut down. That'll just barely do it. So you shoot the bow, and he just like he's pissed, and watch him. He sees the arrow coming. He starts to slice, and arrows are faster than that.
This isn't anime.
No, how about this? I like this better. I shoot it.
Yeah,
I
it
shoot
goes
it
to-
into a portal. It comes out like right in front of him, and he slashes, and he just misses, and a portal opens up right in front of the arrow, and it vanishes right in front of his face, and then it comes out from the back.
Yeah, he
Hits him-
falls.
hits him
He
behind,
falls
from behind.
over.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. He's dying. Theta's gonna run forward. Combat is over.
I'm gonna move up.
I'm gonna go up to him.
I'm going to see. She's still unconscious. Is she hurt? Good. No, I'm gonna
Yeah,
feed her
she looks very hurt.
help. Okay, I feed her
Does
as
she
many.
look like she's alive?
Yeah, she looks like she's. I mean, she was barely breathing, but now.
I feed her health drugs.
Good news, guys. You got the good ending. But anyway.
I'd like to talk to this guy because he mentioned my brothers.
You don't know that.
Yeah, that was when it was just Mazel.
Oh,
Yes, Moselle
Yeah.
will repeat that.
I go up to Theta.
Would you think to say that though?
Yeah, like, hey,
I
you
leave
leave
her
about
on
your
the
brothers.
ground,
You sent
kind
them
of
to
to
my
help.
home.
Wolfie's.
to your home?
I
Yeah.
heard her.
I forgot. Is
In the
your home a
island
good
of
thing?
Helena.
Is that a good thing or bad thing?
I don't know.
It sounds
Roll
like a
history
bad thing.
with disadvantage because you wouldn't remember this part.
But he's unconscious, right?
Who? Tao?
Tao.
No, he's dying.
He's dying. So
I
he's
come
no
to
longer
Theta.
He's no longer a combatant.
I go to the art. You see the word I'm shoving acid down this.
Okay,
Then
so
I-
what-
Oh no, I'm giving
Okay.
the final blow on
Hold
this
on.
guy.
I think he
Okay.
should.
Hold on. What's going on? What's everybody doing except for you? Because you are just you're helping the girl. That's what you're doing at this moment.
I
Okay.
went up to Theta.
I want to see.
Are you explaining what Tao said at all during the
Yeah, I said to him as we walk up to Theta.
Okay. So Theta's got a sickle to Tao's throat. This is too happy of music. Hold on.
We're celebrating because he's dying.
What would be good?
I called the wolf over.
Yeah,
How about
Wolf's
that?
coming over.
Can I load her on the back of the wolf?
That's fine.
Okay.
Move you over. This works, I guess. Okay. So you now know that Tao interacted with your brothers.
You had interactions with my brothers? What'd you say to them?
He looks up at you. You don't know what was planned on that island. I was on a mission there, but I saw things. I saw you, Marcel.
Sorry, that was loading for a while, and it was supposed to be in celebration of us winning.
I saw you, Marcel. I saw your friends. I saw your family. They seem to miss you oh so much. What happened to you? Where have you gone?
I don't need to explain anything to you, you sick, twisted bastard. So what you put this village through, killing his son. Death is too good for you.
Yeah, Theta like holds back, pulls his sickle back. To Monaco.
Yes.
This is up to you.
We can still get more information from him.
Speak of this island and what the plan is towards my brothers.
Oh, you don't even know yet, do you?
Explain.
Do you remember your mother?
No.
Your parents?
No.
Sure, I will explain if you go to Helena. They've been looking oh so dearly for you. I was hired there as a mercenary for a time. They sent me back here. What happened? Sigilem. He said this would be a wonderful place. No one would be able to resist me. These people, they don't know strife. They've lived here for ages, not knowing hardship. There's mercenaries and warriors they brought in as guards. They're pitiful compared to my powers. That's what Sigilem told me. Told me you would come. You would be the greatest prey I ever found. Little did I know that you would bring this fate upon me, and I thank you for that. Thank you for freeing me from this world that I hate so much. Now if you're done, leave me to die.
That's what he wants. Do you want to give him what he wants? It's up to you.
Weighing out the options.
I say me and the dog are slowly making our way up to Xerxes. Is that okay?
That's fine. I just want to have the Tau conversation first.
Mm-hmm. I ask him what's going on.
You basically just explain
Yeah.
everything that's just said.
Yep.
Wait, you said you met Siglin.
He saw my potential. Yeah, the Deltas in my group, they were not so lucky, but I have always been one to see the potential in our objective, freeing these countries. Theta, tell them what you're here for. Tell them what you're after. And Theta just... He kind of like looks annoyed and like jabs his sickle back towards Tau's throat. That's not going to happen. They don't
What is
need
he
to.
talking about?
Tau chuckles, but then Theta like jerks him back.
Theta.
What is he talking about?
I'm not here for that. We
Well,
typically, and he's glaring down at Tau.
do you typically... Were you here to come destroy this country?
No. But it was a thought. It's much too far south from Swordnance to launch any full-scale objective. And as I've learned, it's very well protected. It's not in our interests to invade.
Take it yet. Is that what I'm waiting for?
He looks at you, just emotionless.
How long ago did Siglum see you? I look back at Tau.
Tau is just kind of, he's bleeding out. He's just invading
Can
countries.
I get closer to him and like force him to look at me?
He kind of lolls his head over. He's weak, but has that much semblance at least. Invading these countries, taking them over, bringing them under our rule, it's so boring. Why take off one person's boot, replace it with our own? Doesn't make sense.
No, it really doesn't.
Theta, you know this. These people, we're not saving them. We're just making it better for the children. That's all Alpha wanted. But Sigilum, he promised that my purpose could be better served here in bringing down Demonaco. He was my goal.
I got to what was so important about him.
All will be revealed in time. Sigilum seemed very interested in Demonaco, but I don't think even he knew why. No. The people of Helena, those are the ones that know Demonaco's true purpose in this. Ah, but Mazel, you should remember. Oh, and you too, Xerxes.
Hi.
You too. You don't remember what we did on that island.
What?
Does that have something to do with his lost memories?
Yes.
You tell.
What do you mean by that?
What?
What was the island called again?
Helena?
You want me to swip over the map so you can see it?
Yes, please.
Yes, and
Oh.
I walk over to him and
He coughs up a little bit of blood. I think
Do we
that's...
want to keep him alive to get more answers?
Yeah.
I hold up a healing
Kind
drop.
of.
Can I force this into his mouth?
Ooh.
Roll medicine. See how well he takes it, I guess. Or acrobatics. Well, I may
not
say.
20,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, you force it in the mouth. He tries to cough it out, but too much of it goes down his
No.
throat.
You gotta help relax the throat.
Okay, that's not weird or anything.
Basically, if you're trying to force someone to drink something, what you do is you basically force the muscle to push everything down to open it up,
huh.
to force the esophagus open.
He kind of just angrily glares at you.
I'm not
What?
finished with you.
I'm not either. quit giggling like a fucking psychopath and
How
tell
much
me.
did that heal?
1d8. Unless your healing drop deals more. I'll say that you would be level 5, or yeah, level 5 by this point now.
Let me 1 second.
I don't know if that improves.
Never says.
It never says? Okay, so it's just 1d8.
I'm sure it does. We just never put it down.
Just realized today's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
I just realized today's Thursday. Oh wait.
It's Thursday, my bro.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't improve. Doesn't look like it, at least.
Three.
Okay. What do you want to know?
I rolled 2 2s.
Tell me what you know about Helena and what it has to do with me.
Mazel Rayla, or to the lesser inclined, Spockteal of the Spockteal clan. Long, about 15 years ago, there was a man that came you invited to Helena.
Healing drop. Yeah, healing drop too. To heal you. And I just keep handing them to
Who
you.
was this man you're speaking of?
Do you know anyone by the name
so
of
you can fill up.
Antioch Omega Pearson?
Would I?
Roll history.
Yeah, roll history. You literally just learned about it. Nope. Natural one!
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What was the name?
Antioch Omega Pearson.
I have it on my notes.
Mm-hmm,
I'm
I do
mad.
too.
Oh, wait, that's right. Shit, let me look that
He made a
up.
machine and used it against his own country.
Ah,
He was the one
yes.
that created the scar.
Yes. There was a kobold here in Helena that was inspired by that level of destruction. He wanted to invite him to his island.
What?
Is that you?
I don't know.
He thought there was a way not to use that device. That was never the goal, but there was another method to cause such destruction that the weapon was based off of. Long ago weapon. Theta, you know what I'm talking about. Theta just jerks his sickle back. Do I? If you think hard enough.
Oh, well. Theta.
Theta is racking his brain, and he I guess he does.
He racks it hard enough.
I got it.
Brain blast.
We see the light bulb. Ding, ding.
You don't mean the Titans, do you? Oh, Theta. That's what Alpha was after all along, after all. Those orbs, the Titans. Haven't you noticed? They're starting to reawaken. People of Helena, Mazel Rayla, Antioch, they put together a plan. They were trying to bring the Titans there. Trying to find people that knew anything about them. Anyone that could be related to him. You were one of them. He looks to you, Xerxes. You could be one of them. He looks to you, DeMonico. Guess you'll just have to go to Helena to find out. I'm sure they'd be waiting for you with open arms. After all, you do have the governor, the prince, who knows, whatever their government is now. I never paid attention.
Are we done asking this guy for questions?
Theta
I
just
kind of have one more question. Can Titans be summoned and put into a person?
Like demons. And supernatural. That's the first thing I thought of.
It's hard to say. say 2 of them are demons. I don't even think Theta would know that. I've been doing my research after all.
Oh, good. So
Shilinto, god of death, and Duranka, god of rebirth. Those would be Titan demons now. Hard to say. It's been a long time since anyone's been able to summon them.
Can you write their names? Or at least the other ones.
Shilinto,
It's the one we just saw, right?
nope, is a different one.
I have Shilinto in here as god of resurrection.
Oh, yeah, sorry, resurrection.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what I was confused with.
Oh, yeah. Shilinto and...
Do you have Duranka or Devanta?
Duranka
Duranka.
is god of earth.
Okay, so it's Devanta, god of... I guess that one would be death then. Because there's resurrection, underworld, and death. So Shilinto is god of resurrection, Devanta is god of death. And those are demons.
What about Nomond?
Nomond is the goddess of the underworld. She is the Grim Reaper, basically. And Shilinto and Devanta are her servants, basically.
I looked at Theta and I go, didn't you say something about there being a town that was destroyed and we possibly thought that that was you? I turned to Xerxes.
It would be related.
Could it possibly be that you thought you were liberating them?
Data looks to you. No, I don't think that's the case. You're not like... At least I don't think you're like Tau here.
For all we know.
The timelines don't match up. You would have destroyed your town before going to Helena and meeting with Tau here.
So you've been researching Titans as well. Just before you go, did you write any of that on paper that we could just have?
He kind of smirks.
I was thinking, no. I figured as much.
I go up to. So you're done asking questions then?
I was gonna just plunge my dagger into his heart.
Nah.
Ooh.
Nah, I go to Demonico, ice this bitch.
I believe I have dibs here. Alright.
Yeah, Theta.
Can I just spam Firebolt into his throat?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna roll it 5 times. 1, 2, 3,
Just
4,
CPR of fire.
Yeah, you're
5. I think only 2 of those hit.
It'd be damage, and also you get advantage because he's prone.
Okay, so how did these guys hit?
Well, you missed with one of them somehow.
Out of pure rage, you just.
as it's it has like kind of a recoil.
Roll damage 4 times though.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
That's 5, but
Mhm.
oh well.
Did I?
He only
Oh.
had 3 hit points, guys.
Whatever.
He starts on fire. Theta backs away and just stares.
I call up a wolf over, carrying your wife.
That feels better.
Come on.
But now I have a dead son to bury. And brothers who
promise
might
to
need
funeral?
saving. My wife is safe, and
If it's alright with everyone else, I'll meet up with you later.
I understand.
I'm with the Barry brother.
Do you want some help with that?
I'll be fine.
I pat him on
And
the shoulder.
He doesn't have a shovel. He starts digging with his hands.
Let me check. 'Cause I don't think I have a shovel either.
I think someone does have a shovel in your party, but they're not here.
Oh. Yeah, her.
Does anyone want to loot?
Sydney.
I will loot.
Roll investigation.
Loot a burning body.
Yes.
It's less that and more just looking around for anything useful.
Or
So
survival?
longsword,
It's investigation.
longsword.
Yeah,
longsword,
pretty much.
Longsword,
Yeah,
longsword.
you literally find 1,000 longswords if you guys want to take
10.
however many you can carry, which isn't a whole lot.
Xerxes got the best at 19.
God damn it.
Alright, hold on, I
No,
gotta
wait,
pull up.
Monaco still got to roll.
I gotta pull up Tao's page because he has his items on him.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Which number child was Tao?
19.
He was 19. He was the first one created under Alpha's leadership. The other ones were created by the
That makes
Tieflings.
sense because you said 17 to begin with.
Was it right?
Yeah.
I might have gotten the number wrong then. Just whichever one is the last, like the first one of the new generation. So if I said 17 brother of the first generation, he would be number 18. Just I can't remember numbers right now.
God's going crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so who got best?
Xerxes did.
Xerxes. You find you're just like looking around at all the long swords. And you're just like, that's a big sword, and you pull out what looks like just a long pole. It's a 10-foot long sword. It's called a washing pole.
Oh god.
Basically, it has the same stats as a longsword, but it has the reach capability, and you can hit things from 10 feet away from it with it.
Sweet.
It is also so large and so unwieldy that you won't be able to bring it indoors with you, though. I'll also just say that
You
straight
just
up.
poke people.
You are. Who got next best? Monaco.
Monaco.
So
Before you, yes, it's called the
Just-
washing pole. It's just another longsword, but you can hit things from 10 feet away with it.
okay.
So you don't have you wouldn't even get attacks of opportunity if you smack things with it and then just leave.
Schmack.
Yeah, it is a long sword.
I schmack things with it.
Demonico, before you burn the body, you actually noticed that Tao was wearing a ring, so you pull that off. And unfortunately, Mazel, you don't get a high enough score to get anything.
Ah.
I didn't get a high enough score either.
You find
Schmack.
Fena. There's a sort of longsword with a charred blade. Like it's made of metal, but it looks like it's been burnt almost. Like it looks like there was fire and just covered in, like the blade is just covered in ash basically. And it kind of just there's kind of a whispering sound as you get closer to it.
Oh god, it's a cursed sword. Do I want to touch it?
I mean,
Mazel!
you have the thing.
I have the thing.
Yeah, you have a ring that you don't know what it does, and you found a sword that whispers. But you do have a spell.
Oh, frick, it's 5.
Okay, I cast Detect Magic.
Master, your batteries are nearly depleted. I think your master's dead.
Okay. So if I ever use the longsword washing pole, I put both
Yeah.
1d8 and then I did also 1d10 in there. We just picked the one.
Yeah, just whichever one that
Because
you.
I have both of them rolling at the same time. But
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll just look at one.
I do Detect
There is
Magic.
magic on this sword. It's a magical sword.
That whispers.
Magic.
You
It's
have a-
freaking 5. It's going to start dancing around and
Detect
singing.
magic.
What?
Scare him.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to
Oh,
press
yeah,
that.
Fair
Okay.
point.
So you use identify.
Mhm.
All right. So 10 minutes later, you find out that the sword is.
I'm
this.
waiting for the body to burn. I'm sure that takes longer than like a few seconds.
Yeah. So it should be in your journal. Hold on. Just wait one moment. It's under items. And you can read it out loud if you want.
You have a second bonus to attack and damage rolls made with
Plus
this.
2 bonus.
Oh, plus 2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. This is a sentient sword. It has a conscience of a powerful demon trapped in the sword. The demon can sense the presence of great good or evil within when it is near to it. All this demon wants is to cause as much death and destruction as it can with any host that takes over. When you first pick up this weapon, it attempts to take over your body and soul. This is a con save DC 18. If you pass, you're automatically attuned to the sword and cannot be separated from it without suffering additional setbacks. If you do not have the sword on your person, you suffer disadvantages on all attack rolls, as well as suffer 3d6 damage for every hour that you do not have the sword. While the sword is with you, it is constantly speaking to you in your mind about death and destruction. Once per day, Twilight must be taken. Once a day at Twilight, you must take a DC 13 Wisdom save, though, or else go made for one. Wait, what? Or else go
mad.
Go mad for one day. At that time, you can make the check again. While you're mad, the sword has control over you and attempts to cause as much death and destruction as it can. While you're attuned to the sword, you can have a conversation with the demon trapped inside the sword. You can talk to him, and he can talk to you as well. The conversation is in the language you're most fluent. The sword has 6 charges that you can use. You gain 1d6 minus 1 charge each evening. When you hit a creature with a sword, you can choose to expend 1 charge to cause a burst of psychic damage, dealing an additional 3d8 damage on that target, as well as all those within 5 feet of them. When you do this, you must also make a con save, DC 15, or take the same amount of damage. God damn. If you take damage, it causes you to go to 0 HP. You must make another con save, DC 17. If you fail, the sword takes over your body and gains 10d10 plus 50 hits. It then attacks anyone it can until it hits 0 HP again. If you survive this encounter, when you wake up again, you are once again in control of the sword. Proficiency in long swords allow you to add your proficiency bonus to an attack roll for any attacks you make with it. Notes, bonus. Magic recharges each evening. This item is cursed, and as soon as you pick it up, you are attuned to a sword. It takes remove curse for you to no longer be attuned to this weapon, damage, combat, and versatility. I think I found out what made him crazy. I'm not touching it. Fuck that.
So we get a cloth.
Do you convey all this
Yes, I just read the entire thing. It just like scrolls down
in front of your vision?
in front
Theta's
of
like, no. He,
Well, I'm not touching it.
he would have been smarter than that. But,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
And you guys
if
want it?
anybody wants it, it's there for you.
Heck no, I ain't touching
I
that.
look at him. I think it's best to bury this.
To bury it, we have
Theta
to touch
shrugs.
Magic hand.
Yeah, mage hand.
it. Oh, mage hand,
I'll
sure.
keep you around then. So you guys bury the sword?
Yep.
Okay, good thing I took so much time creating that item.
We're not
Goodbye.
We're not gonna take.
Delete.
Was
not
it
not creating
I-
or just writing it down.
Was it
I
actually
imagine
important?
Shigu just
Or is it
sat
just
there
to
for an
fuck with
entire
us?
night, like,
Probably was important, but whatever.
what's a...
That's kind of why I want Infinity and or Iwi to take it.
Oh, no.
Just
They probably would have been more curious.
no, you can't be Iwi with
You have a
us.
ring though that you don't know what it does, and she can cast Identify. What do you do with that knowledge?
I'll show the ring to her and have her identify.
What do I get in return?
I'm gonna go into the
I'm
temple.
joking. I'm joking. Give me
I'm
a
gonna go into
second.
the
I have the
See if I can
sigil
find
action
anything in there.
figure.
What?
I'm gonna go into the temple that he had.
Oh
the,
no, it's all overgrown and covered in swords. There's nothing to find.
Okay.
You already had found everything
Okay.
of interest.
Let's remember where we buried this sword, because I'm sure Iwi and Infinity would love to know.
I mean, you could just bring it with you.
I'm not touching it.
Okay.
You
Mage
know
hand.
what? You know what? Fuck it. I use mage hand. I just pull it back out of the gun.
No. I'm just saying, like, in character, would your characters be like, maybe my friends would like this cursed sword that tries to cause
Maybe
death
we can
and
get
destruction.
Violet Cade to do something with this.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm afraid of someone digging it out of the ground.
It's a sword.
It's a cursed sword, though.
With a demon.
You can't emphasize that enough.
It can't talk to anybody unless it's through the mind. You
Oh
would
my
have gotten that
god,
from
is this the
Identify.
stand Anubis from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Shit, I can't
I
find
don't want that sword, honestly.
Knock yourself
No,
out.
do
I
not
like
touch
Xerxes
that.
of anybody.
Huh?
Of anybody, Xerxes is probably the most interested in it.
You want another demon?
I really do. Like, guys, you don't
Okay.
know how
One
to
that
guys-
causes-
collecting a
Okay,
harem.
so I'm gonna rewind this real quick. In character, would any of you be interested in taking it with you?
I'd be interested in showing it to Milo Kate, see if you could do
A
something.
sword
with
that
it.
causes you
I
to
would
go
like to
insane
study
and
it,
cause
but I
death
won't be.
destruction after I just witnessed an entire town
Theta
being killed by it.
basically confirms that this is not a sword that Tao would have used. He is smart enough to know better.
He
at
took it as
least-
a friend.
Yeah, Theta thinks that. And as he was ending, you definitely think that Tao probably wasn't being controlled by this sword.
I would like to study the sword.
Alright, so we have a reason.
And
We-
then-
We have a reason for Iwi to try and steal this magic sword.
Yes.
Can we wrap it in cloth?
No, we know what you
And
read.
then
Do you have cloth?
I'm sure we can go back to his house and find cloth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think you have
Would
cloth at
protection
home?
of good and evil helps with this?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm assuming no.
That'd be cool though.
Oh wait, I have the
People do.
ring of protect good and evil, don't I? Or did I give that to
I
you?
have that of primeval awareness.
No, it's detects good and evil.
Oh, detect. What the fuck am I thinking? Yeah, detect good and evil.
Okay, so you.
Beginning,
Oh, you never
here's
used
what
your boomerang.
primeval awareness is. Beginning
You
of
never
third
used
level,
your
you can use
boomerang.
your action or expend
I
one
didn't-
ranger
No.
slot to
I
focus
didn't know
on
when
awareness
to.
of the region around
Oops.
you. How do you have primeval?
He doesn't.
No, I was thinking ring of detect good and evil.
So you find out that it is a ring of summon bigger fish.
No
Can
freaking way!
only-
No freaking
It's
way!
only been used when facing an aquatic-based creature. When used, an aquatic creature of a size larger than the one currently being faced will be summoned and fight against the original creature. This summon cannot be controlled or directed. The ring can only be used once per day.
Oh my
So who had that again? Yeah, so you have a ring of summon bigger fish.
What? What's so funny about this?
You would know if you have seen Darths and Droids.
It's Darth and Droids reference.
Oh man.
I'm gonna copy that into items, so...
Oh, what? We can only have one ring, right?
Yeah, you know.
Typically, yeah.
Fire whip or summon bigger fish. I mean, how?
Well, we don't need put the summon bigger fish when we get to aquatics.
Yeah.
We're going to
Keep
an
the
island.
fire.
Well, how we decided we're going to go with Helena?
We're gonna bury your fucking child,
Yes.
Yeah, first, but...
and then we're gonna head to Milo Cave to see about this sword.
Probably a good idea. Alright, it's
Then I'm gonna
it's
take a
under
big long
items.
hot bubble bath.
Can I have the sword?
Go right ahead.
I want the sword.
No?
Okay, so yeah, under items now, Demonico, you can see a ring of summon bigger fish.
Hey, look what I did.
I like it.
I did.
Do you want the?
Fuck you!
Okay, so you want the sword?
I do.
I did not purpose
He wants the sword.
Do you touch it?
I don't want to touch it, but I want the sword. I want the sword. I want the sword.
Okay, how do you have it held up with mage hand?
Yeah, I ain't let any of you idiots touch this sword.
I'm like jumping
Down, Xerxes, down. We have
I
enough
like it. I look
UV
at
by
like people
myself.
with
Alright.
someone who's half his size.
Yeah, this was intended for Iwi or Infinity, but we'll see.
Let's
Maybe
just
maybe we'll decide who gets it next week.
Yeah, let's decide next week.
Alright,
I want to see
so
what Milo Cade says about it, and then we can fight over the sword.
Dibs.
I'm
I
putting,
say-
I'm putting
you
my,
heard it here
I'm
first.
putting my money.
Infinity and Iwi aren't here, so they don't have dibs. Just saying. That's what Xerxes says, at least. Alright, so you guys leave Theta behind. He buries his brother, or what's left of him. You go back to your house.
As we're about to go out of the...
Yeah, I told.
I think you
beast
should
to
stay
stay.
out here.
Still here. Your wife starts to wake up. Yep.
I looked at Demaka. Okay, I think you should wait out here because I don't think you should look at the body of your son again. We'll wrap him up for you.
No,
The music again.
I want to see him one last time before we bury him.
Okay.
And then over to the wife and I go, "Are you okay?"
Yes. Monaco.
Son?
Sorry, you confused me for a second there.
Confused me too.
Do you want to stay out here with her? I don't think it'd be good if she went inside. She's probably not still weakened.
Have you seen him?
Yes. And she just breaks down crying.
Demonico cries too. It's just player doesn't cry right now.
He does what?
Player doesn't cry, but Demonico is.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured.
And Fana feels very uncomfortable because I feel like I'm like right in between.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go.
Alright.
I'm
I
gonna.
head inside. Hey. Let's also look for some cloth for the.
Yeah, good idea.
We'll give you guys a moment. Is it okay if we take some cloth to wrap up this evil sword?
I don't like the thought of bringing that evil sword. I know it wasn't like possessing Tau, but if it has, from the sound of it, it has the same capabilities to do to
I'd rather
someone
not
else.
leave it buried in case someone tries to dig it up again.
If
And if
anything, we can
somebody-
take it to.
And if
Take
somebody
it to
finds
that
that-
pit,
A
that giant pit.
you know, a strong paladin would be able to destroy it.
Yeah, we can take it to our. I forgot his name.
Zane.
Zane.
Cersei just...
I know Iwi. Iwi will steal whatever pleases his little bird
But
brain.
Iwi is not here at the moment. We can hide it.
We got
We
hide
have
from-
the fucking bag of holding.
Why did that make me laugh so much? Whenever he places his little bird brain.
Alright. If you put it in your bag of holding it, it stays there until we finally get to Zane.
We just have to wrap it up first because I don't want to be taking control over this thing.
Now I'm just imagining proud little Tyler controlling a Wii.
Okay. We look for. Do we find cloth?
You find stuff.
Okay, so we wrapped it up.
Yeah.
And then put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
So I have cursed sword.
Revenant longsword is what it is. I don't have that information written down.
You just deleted it.
I just deleted it. I'm gonna have to find it again. I will add it to items again when I find it.
I'm so sorry.
I love
It's
you.
crumbs.
Whose idea was it to bring it back?
Bring what back?
Probably mine.
I think. I don't remember. So,
I asked, I take it it's important, and you said yes, and I go, God damn it. And then you asked, then you said it was supposed to be for Iwi or
yeah, I figured that when they would be here, they would be wanting it the most. And Xerxes didn't speak up. But, like when I was talking about before we buried the sword, nobody spoke up and said they wanted it.
we kind of convinced you. Oh well.
Yeah, no, it's we're not done. We don't have to talk about it. What's done was done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have shovels in your house.
This small little hole.
Roll.
As we wrap it up,
Roll a.
can I incorporate?
Who is burying? Who is digging the grave?
I'll dig the grave.
Roll a wisdom save. Okay. As you're digging, you're just like, it starts coming crashing down on you. You didn't think that you'd ever have to do this. Maybe for your wife when she was old and gray.
But not for your kid.
Not for your kid. Nothing happens. You don't break down, but just the realization washes over you and you just have to ask why.
Why me? Why? My son.
Okay. I thought we were gonna do the Vikings thing and set them on fire.
No.
And burning everybody.
No.
What do you want to do with your wife?
I want to bring her and the Sunhound to the guild.
Okay.
And then just have them stay there for now.
Gosh,
With
if
me.
we had a house.
Yeah, well, I didn't think that we'd be bringing in my son, not my son, my wife and
Son.
My wife's son.
my wife's son, yes, and my Sunhound. I figured they'd stay in this hut too.
Don't get me wrong.
I think we can still scrape up enough for a house. Somehow.
Yes, let's save up for a house. Every single time we go to a store, I think I can't find anything I need. I think it's time for a house. I don't have anything else. I'm waiting for something to buy, but there's nothing. I think investing in a house would be a good idea.
Do you
Versus
agree?
house class.
A lot. That's why I kind of wanted to like.
This would have been an important quest to get the money from, considering you were promised a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I managed to
And
make
the-
him think that there's more of us than there actually were.
The person that promised to give you that money is now dead, and the money was scattered across the floor.
Well, we took it.
You took most of it. Not all of it.
Well, he promised 10,000 to each of us.
That was never written down anywhere.
Yeah, well.
You
It
mean
doesn't
on,
even.
on the quest notes?
quest doesn't even have his signature on it.
So we should have never went to the mayor. Or, I don't know. Oh well. We'll save up. I was talking about the tournament.
As you guys are talking about this, talking things over, Theta comes out of the woods and sits on like a bench that's outside the house.
I'm sorry
Hi.
about your brother.
Yeah, I'm walking up to him like, how you holding up?
I'm okay.
Do you want to
In my-
send Epsilon a letter, or do you want to tell her in person?
I'll tell a person. I might go ahead of you all.
Okay.
Demonico. It may not be ideal, but I heard that there was a sort of healer just to the south of here. I passed their house by on the way to Havardstad the first time I came here, but people were raving about them and their capabilities. I don't know if it's...
Oh my god, I just thought of something. No, we probably couldn't have. The body would have been too decomposed.
Yes.
Okay. So we could have borrowed Sunny.
Yeah, it's only if they died within the last minute.
No.
Yep.
Yeah,
If you want to try bringing Sun there
To the
But-
healer.
to the healer.
Could you mark that on my map?
Oops. would be about right here.
How far of a journey would this?
It's on the way.
It's on the way.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well.
Is there anything you want to take from your home?
So, oh man.
You wouldn't have anything worth taking. You brought everything with you.
There's a portrait, family portrait
You can take that.
Okay.
of my brothers and I, and of DeMonico and son Junior, his son.
I messed something up.
What?
I don't know. I can't add stuff to the map.
That's fine. We saw it. We won't be able to go down. I was just hoping it wasn't something like all the way over here or something
Yeah.
like that.
No. He said just to the south of here.
Oh, south of here. Okay. Alright. I turned to Theta. We'll see you at the guild. I turned to Monica and go, do you want to send her to this healer?
Yeah, let's take her to the
I
healer.
turned to Son, do you want to go to this healer?
Yes, I think that'd be fine.
I'd be willing to go with them.
I figure we're all just gonna make a group trip there. Unless you wanna.
Okay, can you see that?
Yes.
The red dot? It is bigger than Elitis, but you know what I mean. Okay. Alright, it's 9:30. Want to end this here? Meet up with Iwi and Infinity
Shit. Yeah.
next time. Can't believe you got the fucking 8 magic missile. Level
God
5 magic
damn.
missile on top of the magic missile you were already casting. And you were sheep. You were a sheep.
But no, that's
I'm sorry, that was
So-
just perfect. You just turned the sheep. You confused the crap out of him.
So, today's session.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Today's session was actually pretty hard. We had a couple of people die. And we can't bring them back. And it wasn't you.
Yeah, I mean, you were supposed to be the goddess of death. You were supposed to...
What was supposed to happen?
What was supposed to happen? I mean, practically everything that did happen. I mean, I messed up a little bit, but because I was supposed to convey better that Tau was doing it of his own volition, he was just persuaded by Sigilum to come here.
Okay.
What all did I miss?
What all did you miss?
Yeah.
We can...
Wait, I possibly made a new character in case Mazel dies.
No!
Yeah,
In
we
the
did that.
campaign.
And the campaign.
So they were in town. They went to the mayor to basically talk with him, and it was all covered in guards. They had to leave their weapons behind,
Except
basically.
me.
Marcelo was able to convince him that he had his
A walking
staff with
stick,
a walking
yeah.
stick.
No,
So they went
I
up to the
tried
mayor.
and I
He
ended up-
tried.
They
and
went
I
up to
acted the entire way.
yeah. They went up to the mayor, and DeMonico was the only one that was allowed in to talk to him.
We had a choice. I said let that one in because he had the best persuasion.
And DeMonico's like, "That's about it." Yeah. Whoever met with the
And
mayor
so-
was gonna get killed, though. Basically.
So he decided to go and talk to the mayor. He went to talk to the mayor. Mayor didn't know jack shit.
Basically.
I left and went to Theta. I found,
In
as
the-
we were walking around, I found, what's his face?
Benji, the
I
Grey
found
Tiefling.
Benji. I found out Benji's, what is he, psychic?
Basically.
He's a little psychic. I had a nice conversation. He said, oh, you're not on schedule. You're supposed to be at this place.
Basically, that was me conveying that you guys spent too much time on the last session. You could have saved your son if you had hurried. Yeah. He would have gotten to him later.
That was our punishment.
You guys wasted a lot of time last time. I had to roll for it.
That was Tyler's fault for wanting to fuck with a fucking owlbear.
Not necessarily. That's not what I mean.
Alright, the town.
For. No, because they're...
I think every
Situations.
single time we've ever stopped in a town and shopped, I've just done something on my computer instead. I don't think I've ever wasted time.
Yeah. That's basically what happened at the beginning of today's session. She went shopping. And there was talking with the mayor. And then the mayor
Well, I was
got knifed.
wondering if I can get any more weapons or bolts.
Yeah.
Mayor got slaughtered. Demonico got impaled, and then Mazel was like, "I'm gonna do this." Sheep. Wait, hold on.
Got
It's-
that part.
it's a
I
three-
walked
the
in-
three
I
tar-
walked in on him getting stabbed.
Yeah, it was the 3D shark. Fire. What was it? Fire magic missiles at Tau. Hit him for 10 points of damage.
15.
Become a sheep. Become a sheep.
Oh, just hang on. I gotta show you something funny.
Yep. So
We're out last week.
next,
Sorry, we killed your son.
next
You
week,
remember last week you told
oh,
me
yes,
how
campaign.
I'm okay with the fact that
you like how people
Junior died.
to make
That
it
happens.
It was
How
gonna
many
be
power-
your wife too, but you
They just
luckily
like it.
were both
Yeah.
fast enough to save her.
Super.
You got there fast enough,
Yeah.
and also you were focusing on saving her this time. Like he would have immediately gone for her if Feyna hadn't gotten so close. You saved her by getting in the way.
By getting in the way.
Yeah, you snuck up right behind him, got like a 5 on your stealth.
I was gonna like release Mazel
Yeah.
and then
His-
chuck Mazel at the woman saying, "Get her out of here."
Tao's attention was divided too much. He was gonna summon flying swords to fight you guys, but he didn't have the opportunity
No, I
to.
love like.
Yeah.
But Mazel, you saved our ass.
Yeah. With
In
the
more way than you think.
okay, through 3 of them. Was that it? No. Through more.
Jeez, yeah, he had so much health.
I already did.
So much
Oh, you already
health.
did.
You did literally half of
The
it.
car salesman being with him just slapping everybody. That was pretty good.
Hold on,
He had just for meta reasons. He had 81 health. He did 10 or 15, sorry, before you guys even got to the fight, and then 41 with that mega buster.
Doesn't matter because I was the one who killed him.
Technically,
I loosened him up for you.
yeah.
Well, no, I was the one who killed him.
yeah,
Well.
with the fire.
The overdose of
See,
fire.
I would have thought it
Yeah.
would have just been hilarious, but okay. And then I plunged my knife into his heart.
You guys learned a lot more lore than I thought you would. You got a lot more information about Elena and Mazel's past than I thought you would.
Well, that's why I say, keep him talking.
Because
Because
Tao knew a lot.
Tao
He
did
did,
know a
and
lot.
Theta was just gonna kill him right there and then, but
Exactly.
he was like, maybe. Yeah.
Like, if we have our enemy and captured to where they can't hurt us,
Next
keep 'em
session, you meet the healer.
I'm still so funny that I got a nat 20 in medicine. Like, no, bitch.
No, bitch, you swallow this. Next session, you meet the healer. And I guess you return to Milo's Cade's Guild. And I might have you guys fight one thing, but I don't have any plans for it right now.
Yeah, I'll head back to my arcade. And then Paul and Alcade go like, what's this?
What's this? What's this? A cursed mighty sword. Well,
I want to get to Helena as soon as possible. Not sure
that's
whether or not.
that's the idea. You only have 2 sessions left, and maybe only one because of the trip,
the trip.
Kansas City.
Oh,
Yeah, that's gonna be your last day. If we choose to have a session that day, that will be your last day. But I don't think we'll be able to.
well, I told Dad that I don't want to go to it, so there might be a chance he reschedules it. There might be a chance he reschedules this trip to when I.
Oh, by the way.
No, the point of going to the trip was because the Cubs were playing the Royals at Rose.
Yeah,
No one.
it's not really
Big
something.
skip came in today. So, you want to go downstairs, check it out?
Yeah, can you show him while I'm thinking this over?
Yeah, I gave Mom and Dad the idea of going to Kansas City because I wanted to see a Cubs game. So
Yeah.
and I want to visit KU. So
So maybe only one more session. We'll see how far we get.
Let's see.
We could have a session without Xerxes. I kind of want to go on this trip too, but damn it, that sucks. Honestly, we just ran out of time. We got through a lot through today, but I thought we would get to at least the healer today as well. But oh well, we'll see. I'm gonna try not to waste time.
Well, I mean,